Yeah, Arthur reckons this one will be all right.
Right.
Oh, nice one. Well, I'm a loser. I'll get the booze. Pints?
Yeah.
Or just the half of me, thanks.
Right. 2.5 a best, pal.
Right.
Listen, if anything goes wrong with this, just give it a good whack.
That's how the last one got ruined. You want a half on me?
Of course I do, yeah.
Makes me weep, Arthur.
Well, they've all got to leave home sometime, Wally. And you get no more aggravation from your Rennie.
She used to love that car. 4 times a week she'd had a vacuum cleaner in there. Now all she wants out of it is a bungalow in Eastbourne.
Well, it's going to a good home. And tomorrow morning you'll have 8 grand cash in your hand. And for a motor that only does 10 to the gallon. You think you're upset. How do you think I feel about mine? Look at it. What do you reckon?
Well, you got to be looking at 500 notes, Arthur.
Oh, come on, Wally. This is Arthur, not Simple Simon.
Inflation.
All right, I'll waive the commission on your motor and we'll call it straight.
I can't start the work, Arthur. I'm brassy. Can't you claim the insurance on this?
What, for a lamppost? 2 witnesses, 9 vodka and tonics. I wouldn't even get bail, let alone insurance.
Well, it's only a second car, isn't it?
Oh, it's all money. Here you are. Here's a ton to get started. But you've got to learn some business sense, Wally. Get investors. Use other people's money. That is what made this country great.
Yeah, tell you what. Let's make the next game a bit more interesting. You're good with the arrows. Let's have a couple of quid on it. You on, Derek?
Yeah, it's a good idea. What, £5? Couple of quid?
Well, to tell you the truth, I never play for money. And I'll tell you for why. You meet people. It's like in that film. American bloke. Paul Newman. About snooker. You know, he'd come to a place all innocent, like, and get beaten. And then soon as money was on the table, lo and behold, he'd win. Oh, you get that a lot now. Money only breeds animosity in the end.
Wally, it won't start.
Are you winding us up?
Pardon?
Look, are we having some money on this or what? You've had a drink.
Well, I'll buy a drink.
Look, what's a couple of quid, eh? Look, I'll start you off for a couple.
No, really, I don't want to. Look, tell you what. Say I played you. I'd probably start and finish a game like this. Been in the Middle East for 4 years, see? We had a lot of spare time. And all we did was play darts.
Arthur!
Sherry? Lunch?
Oh, Arthur, come in. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot all about you.
Oh.
I shouldn't make arrangements when I've had a few. I'm at the club all afternoon.
I put off a business meeting at the Hilton.
What? How's Terry?
All right.
Oh, he was so sweet to me, you know, last week. Carried me up the stairs and everything.
Yeah, I drove the car, Sherry.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And you said, let's have lunch. Something about discussing your little investments.
Did I say that to you?
Didn't you?
Oh, I must have done. Oh, working at that club's doing me no good at all. It's not that I drink a lot, it's just that the place is so dark you can never see what's in your glass.
What time do you have to go there?
2:30.
Oh, I'll give you a lift.
Hang on, Arthur, didn't we hit a lamp?
Oh, no, my car's not on the road now. I'm driving something else. Take a look out that window. I'm selling it for Wally Brabham. You'll have heard of the famous racing driver, Sir Jack Brabham.
Is it that one done up like a Christmas tree?
Customised, Sherry, customised.
Just went bump.
What are you talking about? Hey, how about a cup of coffee before we go?
OK. And Terry's well, you say?
Yeah, fine. This client of mine, Sherry, and I will not tell this to many people. 23rd in line for the accession. Could be king one day. Lord B. Big collection of motor vehicles. Need I say more?
Can't place him.
I'll drive you to work.
Oh, Arthur,
Yeah.
I think I'd better call the minicab.
Hey?
That's it. Oh, that's lovely. A nice, smooth follow-through. A couple of years in the Gulf would improve your game no end.
You going back there?
Well, I don't know. I had a plan when I was out there to send all my money home so my mother could buy her house. I got some happy memories, but I miss my home.
What you doing?
Standing on my head. What are you doing?
Come here.
No, hold on. Arthur Daly, Daffyd Evans. He's Welsh.
Really?
Yeah.
Come here.
I'll see you in a minute.
Listen. Get Des and get a towing truck and go to this address. You'll find what's left of Wally Brabham's motor and tell him he'll need a spare set of wheels for a Stingray. Get it to the garage as soon as you can.
All right. He's going to need some money for it, though, isn't he?
Oh, God, yeah. He won't put the Daily Mirror down unless he's got a tenner in his hand, will he? Look, there's 25. Tell him that is to show good faith, if he knows what that means.
This is Bevin Street, eh?
That's right, yeah.
Where are you going to be?
Probably in intensive care.
Keep the streets nice and tidy, wouldn't it?
Large VAT, please, Pat.
That is Bevin Street, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't that where old Sherry What's-name lives?
Who? I don't know.
Yes, you do. That's Sherry Bird, who works in the Napier Club. We drove home the other night. You dropped?
Yeah.
You didn't, did you? What? You've been a little rascal, ain't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I had a business appointment in Bevin Street and I parked the car in the only suitable place.
It's all right, Arthur, I understand.
There is nothing to understand.
That's lovely. I'm very pleased for you. Oh, sorry, Daffyd, I'll see you again, maybe.
Oh, you off, you?
Yeah, cheers.
Nice talking to you.
Oh, Mr. Rice?
Oh, yes. I put you through to the estate office.
Yes?
Arthur Daly here, Daly Holdings. I'm ringing about the customised Stingray for his lordship.
He's down in Sussex at the moment. Is the car ready?
Well, Mr. Rice, I am absolutely furious. I mean, if I tell you I am having it shipped from Scotland, and then I say British Rail, well, I bet you know what I'm going to say next. Good God. No, sorry, Mr. Rice. Look, I've got my people. They've been having a word with BR, and apparently it's stuck in a siding at Holdham. Old. No, I can't look. Amazing. Taffy?
It's, David, actually.
Yeah. I would like to tell you that never in all my years in the dark world have I seen a talent like yours.
Are you involved in darts, Mr. Daly?
Daily Holdings, sports and leisure pursuits. We work with all the media people. Kent Walton, I was with him just the other day. You know, with the right sort of handling, you can make a tidy sum of money at darts.
No. I never play for money. It creates such ill feeling between people, I think.
No. You've got it all wrong, my son. He's a highly respected sport now. He's civilised. It's on BBC Two.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Whoa. It's one swell motor.
Hey?
Always fancied a Yankee car when I was a kid. I love power steering. They all drive with one hand in America, you know.
What they do with the other one?
Just look casual. They're more laid back than we are. Do you like Elvis?
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Oh, some say I look a bit like him. Can't see it myself.
No. God, dear old Lord, someone's given this a right scene to, haven't they?
I bet it was kids. In America, they call this a dude's car.
In England, they call it a bleeding write-off.
Light vodka and tonic, Dave, on the phone.
There you go. Oh, a bloke phoned about some videotapes. He left a number.
Oh, God. I'll call him later.
Brabham Group.
Hello, Wally, my son. It's Arthur.
Hello, Arthur. Is she sold yet?
Not quite.
Didn't he want her?
He loved her. Yeah, will love her. He wants me to drive her down to his place. Yeah, I've been invited for the weekend. I'll have the lolly for you when I get back.
Yeah, but Arthur, I could drive...
Wally, hang on a second, Wally, hang on. Yes, officer, I'll move it immediately. I'm on a double yellow line. I'll call you later.
There you go.
You're slate this one, will you, Dave?
About that machine, Arthur.
Yeah?
It never pays out. The members are starting to complain.
All right. I'll get a maintenance check done for you.
Terry?
What's wrong with Terry?
We are living in a technological age, Arthur. All Terry does is give it a right-hander.
Oh, he just had new windows fitted. Type La Cucaracha. Yeah, they're 24, 28 quid for a start. They cost a fortune to run these. Oh, you can get into Debtsville real fast if you have one of these.
Well? Oh, look at it. Where's Des?
Yeah, he's in Benidorm on holiday. Ted's looking after the gaff.
Ted Turton. I'm a pal of Desi's.
Oh, yeah? How much?
Well, what can I say? If I can get the parts, I reckon 7 days' work should see it back on the road.
Yeah. How much?
Well, 1,000, 1,300.
Yeah, well, as I imagine you know, Mr. Durton, Des services all my company cars, so I automatically get a 20% discount. But I imagine he told you that. Anyway, you'll find it in the book.
Well, he never mentioned it, actually.
Well, that is the arrangement.
Well, there's 425 for the wheels, and... So let's say, for argument's sake, 11...
Less VAT for cash.
Oh.
Get off.
Well, call it 975.
Call it 975. He's doing me a favour.
I'm afraid I'll need something up front.
Hey?
In advance.
We've already had 25 quid, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that only covered the 1201.
The what?
1201. It's a code. 1201 is towing a car in. 25 quid.
All right. Here you are, look. There's a ton.
Well, that'll not go very far.
All right. 200.
Well, if you made it 3, I could really get stuck into it. I mean, I got the wheels on account, but there's a limit to it.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. But you see, I've got a slight cash flow problem at the moment on account of being bled white by members of the motor trade, if you get my drift.
Treble 18. Double 18.
Hey, Dave, how'd you like to come in with me as his co-manager? I reckon 300 quid could buy you a piece of a future champion.
Do you know what your bar slate adds up to, Arthur?
Eh?
£94, 13 pence.
Oh, Dave, you should have said.
Yeah, obliged if you can see some of it off, Arthur.
Tell you what, there's around 50. I'll give you the rest next week.
Thank you very much, Arthur.
Another one?
Yeah, cheers, yeah.
Right.
Lovely.
Yeah, but what's all this geeing him up about he's going to make a fortune?
That lad is going to play in and win the finest darts tournament this city has ever seen. If Bob Hope can do it for golf, I can do it for darts. The Arthur Daly Pro-Am.
You gone cranky or something? I mean, what you know about darts, you could write on the back of a stamp.
You could write what anyone knows about darts on the back of a stamp. 3 arrows on a board. Not exactly nuclear physics, is it? Now, look, listen. We put up a first prize of £1,000.
I thought you had a cash flow problem.
Here you go, Terry.
Terry, you do not use your own cash. You charge 3 quid to enter. £3 buys you a chance to win 1,000. You'll be queuing 10 deep. We'll have at least 300 people. That's 900 quid in the bin for a start.
Yeah, but he only plays for pleasure, doesn't he? He won't play for money.
I am giving the boy a chance to make something of himself. I mean, what's he got to look forward to in Wales? The dole queue. It is at times like these, historically, that the great athletes come to the fore. Hungry fighters. There is no better time than a recession to find a boy like this.
Terry! Where's Arthur?
Arthur? Daly? Oh, I don't know, mate.
He's disappeared with my motor. I phoned the Winchester, been to his lock-up, he's vanished.
Oh, he'll be all right.
It's the motor, not Arthur, I'm worried about. I'm a bag of nerves.
Well, I'm sure your car's in good hands.
He's spending the weekend at some toff's place. Here. You don't think he could have just vanished like that Lucan geezer, do you? I mean, you read about these flash weekend parties. They get a few girls in, drugs, drink, and Bob's your uncle.
No, not Arthur. He wouldn't have the energy.
Do you like custom cars, Tel?
No, not really.
What are you doing in here, then?
Well, I say no, but there's this little Datsun, you see, that I wouldn't mind customising. But I don't know whether I like custom cars enough to customise it, if you see what I mean. Look, I'll tell you what, you go back to work and I'll find Arthur for you, all right?
I can't work. He only gave me a ton. That's gone on the new bonnet.
Yeah. Look, tell you what. Cop some of this.
Oh, no, Terry, I can't take your money.
It's Arthur's. Sort of.
You're a diamond, Terry. A real jewel.
Image, that is the name of the game. Turn round, Daff. Look at that. Goodbye, Daffyd. Hello, D'Artagnan. Do you get it, Dave? Got two meanings, you see. Dart as in darts, and dart as in D'Artagnan.
Your idea, Arthur?
Yeah.
Very subtle. Winchester Club?
Hey, if that's the bloke about the videotapes, I'm in Holland sorting it out.
Is Mr. Daly in the club today? There's a little Freddie for him.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Freddie. Where's the venue?
It's the Silver Rose Club.
Well, what's the address? Yeah. That's South London.
Yeah, but there's a lot of money changes hands, Arthur.
Yeah, but South London. All right. South London.
A lot of very wicked people, Arthur.
Any news of Wally's car? My client's getting anxious.
Yeah, be ready in a couple of days.
Oh, good. Did you get the Hawaii 50 synthesizer?
No, I couldn't afford it.
I sent you out with 200 quid.
Yeah, well, I had to give 100 of that to Wally Brabham, didn't I?
You don't go around giving people money.
You owe it to him.
Only on paper. Give us 5p. He owes me commission on the sale of his motor.
You haven't sold it yet.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, my God. Yeah, 5p.
Hey, come on, what's going on? Get out. Come on, get out of it. Go on. Some of your lip, bloody vandals.
How you feeling, Sunshine?
All right, a bit nervous. I don't want to let Mr. Daly down.
No, Wally, I'm still down at his lordship's place. Yeah, what, Wally, did Terry give you the 100 quid I asked him to bring over to you? Oh, he did. Good, excellent. Negotiations for your motor. Wally, you would not believe. This is the first chance I've had to get to the telephone.
He's made me feel ambitious. He reckons I'll be good enough to play for Wales. He says the sky's the limit.
Yeah, well, it's a long way up over South London, son. Living long way.
Oh, Wally, I'll have to go now. Somebody just bashed the dinner gong. See you. 42 quid for hiring a flash motor, 20 for a dart shirt, 100 here, 100 there, 100 every bloody where. I'm about as stretched as I want to be at the moment.
Yeah, it's only money, innit? And you know what God thinks about money, don't you?
Eh?
Well, you can tell by the people he gives it to.
Number 20.
Silver Rose Club is just a big boozer.
Yes?
We got a competitor.
£2.
We pay 1,001 here on a straight knockout basis. One game, sudden death. If you reach the final, it's 200 for the winner, 100 for the runner-up. I'm required to tell you that no betting is allowed on the premises.
You know anybody?
Not a soul, no.
You're on when they call your number.
You all right?
1,001. I thought we'd be playing 501.
Tell me.
You know how it is in darts, Mr. Daly. You play 501 over several legs. As you know, as a game, it favours a skilled player.
Go on.
1,001 is more a game of chance, like. Especially if you're a slow starter like I am.
Slow starter?
I usually need at least one game to get into my stride, so to speak. Playing one game, sudden death. Could all be over in 5 minutes.
I'll tell you what, come over here. You need some practice.
Number 21.
Right, Freddie. Where's the clever money going, eh?
Why, what's wrong with backing your lad?
He tells me he's a late starter. I hire him a motor, buy him a shirt. I'm a late starter, Mr. Daly.
Well, he'd be better off at 501, wouldn't he? Now, keep this under your hat. You see that fellow over there? They brought him in from East End. Name of Tommy. They got him down as having no chance of passing the first round. So what's a quiet 700 quid gone on from various quarters saying that he'll win the semi-finals and lose the finals? Now, that's your clever bet, Arthur. Watch that, bookie. They call him the juggler.
Oh, yeah. They used to call me the Wizard of Odds. What are the odds for Tommy?
Please.
Fours.
7 to 2.
All right, tenner.
Glad you're here with me, Terry. Couple of Celts together, like.
Pardon?
McCann. Irish, isn't it?
Oh, Celts, yeah. Yeah, I'll see what you mean.
Look at that.
Number 25.
That's me.
Don't worry. Just do your best. That's all anybody can ask. Almost like making Abby. Can I have a bet on him?
No, I don't think I will.
No? Well, I'm going to do a fiver. Yeah, us Celts got to stick together. Get us a lager, will you?
Celts? Half a lager, please, love.
Here we go. $99. $140. He's good, this geezer, isn't he?
Nah, definitely, he's all right.
Go on, my son, you can do it. 180! He's there! Come on, up the Celts!
You ready on Beth?
Do what, son? Hold on, he's down to a finish, ain't he? 115. 315, so that's 45, 70 left. 20. He needs a ball. Come on, you get that ball, Daffy. He's already done it, hasn't he? Oh, look at that. He's got the ball. Woo, little Welsh wizard. Come on, son, you've got to have a bet on him now. He's winning, isn't he?
I am not here to bet. I'm here to watch the boy's throwing action. Weigh up his potential, his response to a crowd.
You're skint, aren't you?
Don't be silly. Welsh Celts.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they're working together. I put money on it. There's a Welsh kid and a bloke called Kevin. He's the one that beat Tommy in the first round.
Oh, that Tommy. I take weeks trying to get a decent price on him as a no-hoper. And when I finally manage it, that's exactly what he turns out to be. Point these two out.
Right. There. That's the Welsh one. In with Dardington on his shirt. And that's the Kevin one. Look at that. See? They're a team, Eddie.
Is Charlie still in?
Yeah.
Do you reckon either of these two could beat him?
I reckon they could both beat him.
Well, that's it, innit? If they knock Charlie out and reach the final, they'll decide who's going to win. And even with our lousy odds, they'll stitch us up. Get that Welsh over here. You get over there and have a word with Kevin. Right, I'll say this once. I represent the winner of this tournament. Now, unless you want to crawl out of here on stumps, I suggest you pack your gear and get the bus home.
Sorry, I really don't know what you mean.
This ain't a discussion, I'm telling you.
Hold on, what's occurring here?
Terry, this bloke's...
You with him?
Yeah.
Both of you, out now. I don't want to see your boat or yours down here again. You want to play darts? Play at home. We're trying to make a living out of this, and your lad and the other one you got in there are a bit too good.
Hold on, what other one?
Don't give me that. Off away!
What about my coat?
Go and get it. You. Go.
Come on in. What's all this about?
Nobody tries to stitch me up.
Stitch it. Now you got it all wrong, pal.
I didn't get where I am by being wrong.
Where you are? A South London boozer. Hardly Al Capone, is it?
You came down here to make a few bob.
That's right.
Here. Nice dot, son.
Oh.
Well done.
Thanks very much. Thanks a lot. Here.
Now, I'd feed him, mate.
Oh, thank you.
And what's occurring here? Stop it! Out of it! Terry! Terry! Leave it! Terry! Get out of it! You scum!
Why, Terry?
Pennies, that's why. Pennies!
I didn't know that was going to happen, did I?
Still gonna get him on telly, are you? Introduce him to your mate, Kent Walton.
Yeah, you were quite happy when you were winning a few bob on him. I'm putting on a pro-am and I've lost my ace card.
Panic over. I don't have to have a look or anything. A few days should see it better.
I'll thank God for the National Health Service.
Come over here, Mr. Evans. I'll need a signature.
Listen, are you sure you're all right?
Not all the wild animals are in the zoo, though, are they? Human nature? My God.
I'll fill in your name and address for you.
Oh, it's all right. I can manage.
Oh, look, he's right. Look at that. Hey?
Yeah. A bit of extras. Pick that up in the desert as well.
Oh, so you can still throw the...
Yeah.
Somebody up there likes me.
Just as well, innit? Because no one down here does. Oh, nice and warm down there. Full house.
Good.
There are only 3 more competitors, though.
3? But that makes only 20. I was expecting 300. What's the matter with people? Don't they want to win money anymore?
A geezer downstairs was saying there's a big tournament in Las Vegas worth 15 grand. Apparently, they're all over there.
Bloody Yanks are in on everything. Come on, you better have a word with young Daffyd. He's looking rather tense.
It's nerves, isn't it?
Well, he's not exactly match fit either, is he? Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you all to the Arthur Daly Pro-Am Darts Tournament. 501 is the name of the game, and this is what you are all playing for. £1,000. Now, this crystal box will be placed above the bar for the duration of the tournament. And round about 6 or 7 this evening, we'll know who the lucky winner is. But I would just like to say this. This old game of darts of ours isn't only about winning. It's about the ordinary Joe coming along with his arrows in his hand and his heart full of hope and trying to play the game.
He ain't gonna sing I Did It My Way, is he?
Sorry about the wait, but you know what these lords are like about time.
You will be paying me today, though, won't you?
When my client gets here, we'll all be paid.
OK, swell.
Arthur Daly. Oh, Mr. Rice. How nice to hear your voice. Pardon?
Well, that's handsome, isn't it? Handsome. He has my motor all this time. I borrowed money to finish his heap. Now, Reenie's found a bungalow in Eastbourne, and the whole thing's up the spout because a polo pony puts the toff in the hospital. Don't they bloody me?
Hey, Sarah's done it. Well done, my son. Woo!
Oh, thank you.
Oh, luck, mate. Here, have a little cuff.
Thanks.
Another step nearer the final, isn't it?
Maybe.
You're talking about maybe.
Oh, I don't know, Teddy. I don't feel right. I'm not on top of my game. Some of these blokes look good, don't they?
Oh, don't worry about them. Now, listen, you've got to think like a winner, and you're halfway there. You think like a loser, you might as well pack up now. This is your corner talking.
I've got 2 gross ladies' tights. I can knock them out to you for... Pardon? Eh? Oh, you don't? Oh, no. Fair enough, Morris, fair enough. Oh, you're not looking for a car by any... No, you're not, no. No, OK, fine. Me? Oh, in the pink, as ever.
Terry? Telephone.
Oh, cheers. Hello?
It's me. Look, get the spare dartboards.
Hold on. Where are you?
Upstairs. Get the boards we haven't used and take them back.
What, now?
Yes, now. Get the deposit and a refund. Meet me at the lockup, and it's urgent.
All right. Keep your hair on.
Hello?
You had anyone in about my car?
Oh, it's only been out there a couple of hours, Mr. Daly.
What's it in at?
Oh, I'm trying to get you a right price. Well, you've had a bit of bad luck, so I stuck it in at $250.
My God, I said sell it, not give it away.
Well, you said a quick sale. I can put the price higher if you want.
No, leave it. Just sell the flaming thing.
OK. Have a nice day now.
The result of the draw for the semi-final is Big Bry Walsh versus Baz and D'Artagnan versus Ron Billingham of the Royal Oak.
Oh, hello? Mission Control here.
Pat, what's happening your end?
Oh, they're playing like demons. We're in the semi-finals.
What, already? Oh, God, is that the time? Who's still in?
A bloke called Baz, one called Billingham, Big Bry, and your lad is still throwing.
Is he winning?
He's 2 games in front. Oh, hang on. No, he's not. No, he is not.
Pat, what's happening?
He's 3 games up now. Oh, he's a great lad you've got there.
Yeah, better than I thought. Hey, Pat, that machine I had put in the bar for you, don't you still owe me 50 quid on that?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll deduct that from what you owe me for the hire of the room, Arthur. Is that OK?
Yeah. Fair enough, Pat. I'll be down later. See you.
What's going on?
Look, I don't suppose you've ever seen one of these before. That is an income tax form. Year ended April 1976. I had Her Majesty's Mafia around here last week. Pay up or else. Bloody liberty. Yeah, look at that, look at that. That's an order for 3,000 quid's worth of videotapes. 1,500 paid in advance. I've got a client who'll pay £5 for that lot. Where are they? In a customs shed at Amsterdam Airport.
Blue movies?
Certainly not. And you want to know the final coup de grace? The stab in the back? The car deal's off.
Ain't really been your week, has it, mate?
I tell you, Terry, I really believe it's cosmic.
It's what?
There's unseen hand at work in the life of Arthur Daly.
Oh, come on, don't give me all that bunny. I know you.
Look, my business is like the sea. It's all ebb and flow. Look, what I'm trying to say is the tide is out. I haven't got the prize money.
Your skin?
Embarrassed. I mean, Arthur Daly's short of £1,000. It's ridiculous. Peanuts. I've always got £1,000. I'll never move without £1,000 in cash.
Except today. Arthur?
What?
Well, if you haven't got the prize money, what's in that plastic box on Pat's bar?
7 tenors and a toilet roll. Did you get it?
It's an 108 quid. That's all I've got anywhere, right?
I won't forget this, Terry. I really won't.
Don't worry, I won't lose you.
Come on. Daffod's in the final. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my boy.
It's him and Big Bri from Edgware.
Is that Big Bri's lot?
Yeah. Oh, well. The old firm.
What?
You and me. Against the world. Again. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now the moment you've all been waiting for. The grand final of the Arthur Daly Pro-Am. And to those of you who didn't get this far, in the words of the bard, you can't win them all. I present, from Edgware, London, Big Bri Walsh. And from the green valleys of Cardiff, Daffyd D'Artagnan Evans. Your caller for this game, Mr. Ronnie Clark.
Best of order, please. Thank you. Big Bri to throw first. Game on.
Hey, get an iron and an ironing board, will you?
Do what?
Well, look at your money. Looks like something the cat ate.
You don't have to have it, you know.
Get the entry fees from Pat, 60 quid.
$45. $140.
486 quid.
What about the money in the box?
Yeah, I counted that too. Arthur Daly? Yeah, all right, Ted. What's happened? Nothing. No, don't try Monday. The car is now off the market. Because I need the money tonight, that's why. Well, that's it.
No. You better hold on there, pal. If you don't get that money tonight, they're going to pull this place apart, and us with it.
Well, there's only one place left. The place I make it a rule never to go. My own doorstep.
Winchester Club. Hello, Arthur. How's your luck?
$180.
He's never going to do this, not with his left hand.
I said he wasn't match fit.
Come on, Daffyd. Come on, my son.
Mind a shotgun. I'm going out.
Now, if Daffyd can pull one back, he's still in with a chance here.
140!
Woo! Up the Celts!
Terry, please.
$100.
Dave, if there had been any other way.
I know, Arthur, I know. I managed 500.
Oh, Dave, what can I say?
Oh, you could give me a receipt, Arthur.
Oh, yeah, of course.
81.
Well, how are things going for our side?
Hello, Dave. It's not looking too good at the moment.
If our lad doesn't win this one, it's all over.
$100.
See the bookie over there?
What, the long geezer?
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't let him leave without seeing me first.
137.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, excuse me.
Cheers.
$120. $100. Bry, you require 4.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, big Bry. Come on, boy.
Yes! Game match to Big Bry.
Explain later. Go and take care of Daffy. He looks disappointed. Walk this way, my son.
Thanks.
Oh, like Daffy, still, you can't win them all, can you?
Sorry, Terry, I let the side down.
No, of course you haven't.
If my hand heals up, I'm sure I could win for Mr. Davey.
Look, just forget that, will you? They cut your hand, next thing they'll break your heart. Honestly, you don't want to be mixed up with all this ducking and diving for a living. It ain't you. What you want to do is go back to Wales and tell your old mum you can beat them all up here with your left hand. She'd be proud of you.
Nice to have somebody be proud of you, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is, yeah.
Maybe you're right.
I am. I know I am, believe me. Now come and cheer up and have a cup.
Well done, Arthur.
Cheers, Dave.
What's all that? Oh, I see. Why didn't you tell me?
What?
What was all that rubbish about the old firm and all that?
No, don't go on, don't go on. Look, you got your money back. Dave didn't even have to part with his. Oh, Daffy, there you are, my son. Second prize.
Oh.
And a bonus.
Thank you very much.
Funny, really, isn't it? If you won that final, my son, you wouldn't have got a penny. And I'd still be 700 quid in debt to Ted and Wally. Say nothing of the 250 I'd already given the bookie. Oh, well, it's all swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Now, hold on. Where's this 250 come into it?
That's the bet I had on Big Bry at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Odds of 15 to 2. I couldn't resist that, could I? First bet of the day.
Oh, you diddler or something. What would have happened if 2 other geezers got into the final?
We would have been on a very sticky wicket, Terry.
We?
You'll never understand, will you? It's the risk element that makes it all worthwhile. You see, some people, they go through life walking down the middle of the road. To them, that is life's highway. But that is not my way. The cliff edge is where you'll find me, taking the risks, dreaming...
Good, isn't it?
As long as you keep up the payments.
Come on.
Hold on. You're going to tell me what this is all about, or what?
Told you, some kind of celebration. What's the matter? Don't you want a free lunch?
Lunch is for the middle classes. I have dinner.
Thanks ever so.
It's a pleasure, Madam.
That was nice of him, wasn't it?
I ain't sure.
What a waste.
I expect his dad thinks so, yeah. Now, come on, you're going to tell me what this is all about.
Yep. Hang on. Giving up the stripping game. Gone into business for myself.
Deborah Mitchell, eh? Hairdresser, manicurist, and facials.
All private, like, visiting clients in their own homes. Stuck a couple of ads in the local. Got a terrific response. Great, isn't it?
Yeah, well, beats digging ditches.
Beats having old men leering at you and all.
Did you know anything about that?
Trained for it when I left school, didn't I? I've got certificates and diplomas.
Funny, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Well, I don't know. I've known you for so long, I can't imagine you doing anything else.
Guess there's quite a few things you don't know about me.
Yeah, there probably is, yeah.
Well, aren't you pleased for me?
Yeah, I think it's smashing. And that's why I'm going to buy you a meal.
No, I said my treat.
I mean it.
Macho Man time, is it?
That's right, yeah. No, I'm not having you buy me meals. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. I ain't got much dough, so if you pay for it now, I'll give you the money later, all right?
Tell you what, I'll make a deal with you.
What?
I buy lunch, you take me out tonight.
All right.
Oh, don't like that one much.
That's quite good. Me? Oh, dear, all this brandy, all this food. Might have to have a lie down this afternoon.
I'm a beautician now, you know.
Yeah, but how can you do jury service when you got fooled?
What, bit of petty years ago? Don't mean a thing nowadays. Do you know, it is estimated that 1 person in 3 in this country will cop a conviction for something or other during their lifetime.
No.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you're going to have to look after things while I'm away doing my bit for the cause of justice.
Like what?
Well, keep an eye on this place. Maybe punt a bit of gear. You can manage that, can't you?
Yes, I think I can manage that, you know.
Don't get lemon. I don't want any ag while I'm out of the way.
Your books are all right, aren't they?
Books? What have books got to do with it?
Well, in case the tax or the VAT men decide to have a little visit.
Terry, not those words, please. Please.
Well, they went round to see Dave a little while ago, didn't they?
No, Terry, please.
Nothing wrong, is there, Arthur?
Yeah. Half attack. Half attack.
It's good, isn't it? So you're going to stand it, then?
Well, nothing to stand. Looking forward to it, as a matter of fact.
Mr. Arthur Edward Daly, Mr. Leroy Winston White, Miss April Carter.
Tell me, where'd you get that lovely tan from?
Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, it was really nice. Yes, it was.
As each member of the jury rises to be sworn, you may challenge. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
The jury usher will now take the oath.
Just want you to stay close to him while I'm busy.
Oh, why is that, Gav?
Because he's just started working out of this station and I want to know what he gets up to. His reputation has preceded him. The man is a zealot. He'd nick one of us given half a chance. Larry! I was just telling our Welsh friend here, if there's any kind of assistance you need over the next few days, he's your man. Just till you get your feet under the table. Settle in, you know.
Thank you, Alfred. I'll bear that in mind.
Arthur Edward Daly.
No challenge, Your Honour.
Please read from the card.
No need, my dear. I swear by Almighty God, I will faithfully try the several issues joined between our Sovereign Lady, Queen, and a defendant, and give a true verdict according to the evidence.
You haven't served on a jury before, have you, Mr. Daly?
No, my lord, but having heard the oath 5 times, what you might call a retentive memory.
It's a refreshing facility.
Thank you, my lord.
All right, you may sit down.
Thank you, my lord.
Leroy Winston White.
Do you have many male clients, Deborah?
Oh, yeah, loads.
Ah, I just wondered. I mean, it's the first time I've, well, had this sort of thing.
Really? You'll be surprised. A lot of gentlemen have it done at home.
Oh, you make it sound rather naughty.
Do I? Nothing naughty about it, Mr. Parsons.
You've got to take a mature attitude over this sort of thing, Joe. I mean, what's a bit of gear? Everybody has to do a bit of ducking and diving these days, life being what it is.
Yeah.
Let him who lobs the first stone. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll take your point, Arthur. Yeah. Take your point.
We'll take that bit of verbal the police shoved in. I mean, who'd have thought for a
Well, if it isn't the bold Arthur.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Chisholm. Business acquaintance, Joe. I'll see you inside.
Oh, right, Arthur, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Well, they Keeping you busy, Mr. Chisholm?
What are you doing here, Arthur? Up on one, are you?
Me? No. You know me, Mr. Chisholm. I'll keep well away from villainy. No. I've just had lunch break. I'm doing jury service.
Jury service? You?
A few misdemeanours in the dim and distant past do not disqualify me.
They must be more desperate for bodies than I thought to let you through.
Uncalled for, Mr. Chisholm. Uncalled for. I'm a law-abiding citizen serving my Queen and country.
What court are you in, anyway?
4.
4?
Yeah, it's very interesting, actually. But the prosecution don't seem to have a very strong case. But I can't talk about it, you understand. You all right, Mr. Chisholm?
Identify them as the same garments you found hidden in the defendant's flat.
With respect, Your Honour, the witness has made no mention of the garments being hidden in the flat.
Well, as I understand it, Mr. Nottick, there is no dispute that the garments in evidence are part of the stolen consignment.
That is so, Your Honour.
Well, then I cannot see what possible difference it makes whether they were hidden or not. They were there, and that is not in dispute.
Indeed, Your Honour, but with respect, it is a question of implication.
Mr. Notting, the garments were found in the defendant's flat. That is a fact. This is not a seminar on semantics.
As you wish, Your Honour.
You're a very attractive young lady, if I may say so.
Thank you.
I suppose all your male clients make the same observation.
Nice place you got here. You lived here long?
Yes. Yes, I suppose I have. Deborah, I don't suppose...
What, Mr. Parsons?
I mean, is this the extent of your services?
Afraid so. It's all I'm really qualified for, you see.
Oh, well, perhaps you ought to consider extending your repertoire. Like, I don't know, personal massage, that sort of thing. I'm sure it would pay well.
Oh! Sorry, Mr. Parsons. You sort of distracted me.
It was at this point I arrested the defendant, charged him with the offence of handling stolen goods.
And did he make a reply?
He did, sir.
And that was?
He said, "This is a right fit-up. I had nothing to do with it. Ask my mum."
Ask my mum. I see.
Yes, Mr.
Daly, Your Lordship. Arthur Edward Daly.
Yes, Mr. Daly, what is it?
A point of clarification, Your Lordship. The term fit up. I think I heard it used recently in a television documentary concerned with police malpractice. Would I be correct in assuming that it means corruptly falsifying the evidence against the innocent?
You would indeed, Mr. Daly. And while it is commendable to concern yourself with detail, I would remind you that it is customary for members of the jury to sit, listen, and absorb the evidence, and not to interrupt the proceedings. I hope I make myself clear.
Perfectly, Your Lordship. My worship.
You sure you won't change your mind, Deborah?
Sorry, Mr. Parsons. Nothing personal, but it's like I said. I'm only qualified in certain things.
But what if I were to say that...
What was that?
I don't know. You better wait here. I'll go and find out.
Got it. There you are.
The door.
The door. No. It was a lady. She got away.
All right, don't panic. She's only left a calling card.
Right, let's get out of here before she finds the old
All
bill.
right, all right, come on.
I bet Chisholm was well pleased.
Well, you should have seen his face. Sick as a parrot.
Yeah, I used to think I was a parrot.
But I'm all right now.
I used to think I was a parrot.
But I'm all right now.
I used to think I was
all
a...
right, Dave, all right.
Yeah, well, I don't think you ought to upset Chisholm, do you?
No, bloody right. The last time he did, I ended up in the dock. Remember?
Oh, yeah, another drink, anyone?
Yeah, I have.
No, I'll tell you what, though. I've got a little dinner date later on.
Terry, now you know me, generous to a fault. If it was for something sensible, like a new pair of shoes, I would gladly let you have the money. But to blow on a bird like that...
Bird like what?
Bird like who?
That stripper bird, you know.
Yeah, and she's got a name, you know, Debbie.
He's only trying to get into me for 30 sols to take her out. Tell him, Dave, will you?
Well...
No, you tell me.
All right, Terence, all right. No need for aggression. I am simply questioning the logic of you getting yourself into debt for a girl you don't need to spend money on. Dave knows what I mean, don't you, Dave?
No.
Oh.
Now, listen, you, just because she's done a bit of stripping don't mean to say she's a slag. And it don't mean she can be treated like one either. Got it?
Oh, very touchy, aren't we?
Yeah.
Ain't you never heard of romance, Arthur?
Oh, like that, is it?
No, it's not like that.
Look, Arthur, you still haven't told us about that court case.
Love to, Dave. Taking the oath, haven't I?
Oh, my God.
Mustn't discuss it with anyone outside the jury room. The fellow in the Father Christmas gear made that very clear. A man's very liberty could hang in the balance if I, or any one of those 11 other good men and true, betray that sacred trust. Geezer up for receiving clobber. Part of a lorry load. Seems like a nice boy.
Has he got any chance?
Not on the evidence so far. But that is no reason why he shouldn't be given the benefit of the doubt, Dave, is it?
Of course not, Arthur.
Look, listen, are you going to lend me that dough or not?
Look, Terry, I've stated my situation on that.
No, look, while you're busy upholding justice, you want me to look after the shop. Right?
That is something entirely different. That is a business arrangement.
Yeah. And part of that business arrangement is I'm on wages, so I want a sub now.
Here you are, there's a score. That is all the market can bear.
Generous to a fault, he says. I'm off for a see you.
Well, you might at least buy us a drink now you're holding folding.
I think you've upset him.
Me? How?
Looks like the safe's been emptied, Gaff.
Oh, my God.
You have anything of great value in it, did you say?
Of course I bloody did. What do you think a safe's for?
Debbie ain't been robbed, has she? Well, has she?
Where were you at 5 p.m. yesterday, McCann?
No, mate, no. I'm not getting involved in any interrogation till I know what's going on, right?
Still on a suspended for shoplifting, I see.
I'll leave it out. That was a right fit-up, and he knows it.
Oh, really? It's pathetic how often you villains use that excuse these days. Yeah. Where were you yesterday, around 5?
I don't know. Now, as it happens, I do know. I was doing some work for a mate of mine.
Name of this mate?
It was Arthur, wasn't it? Mr. Arthur Daly.
No, there's Arthur Daly, do we, James?
Oh, we know him, aye. But you wouldn't get involved in anything like this.
Like what?
That remains to be seen, doesn't it?
So, following your raid on my client's flat and the subsequent surveillance on those premises, he never once returned. Is that correct?
Well, we never saw him.
Did you try and locate him elsewhere?
We made inquiries, yes.
But failed to find him?
That is correct, sir.
In fact, it was something like a fortnight later, was it not, when Mr. Smith, of his own volition, arrived at the police station to inquire as to why you were looking for him.
With his lawyer, yes.
A normal precaution any sensible person would take under the circumstances, is it not?
That would depend upon your point of view, I suppose.
I suggest to you that anyone who has anything to hide, especially from the police, would not arrive on their doorstep to volunteer a statement.
You might call it a statement, sir. I would say it was a story more suitable as a Walt Disney fantasy.
Sergeant Chisholm, you know better than to make a remark like that.
I'm sorry, Your Honour.
What you reckon?
Well, she's got to come home sometime.
Shall we hang about?
Yeah, could do.
Well, she probably didn't even report it.
Well, she got a good look at us both. Do you want to risk it?
Nah.
Right, then get in.
Oh, this is bleeding ridiculous. All it is a lock-up, right, where he keeps a few bits and pieces. I mean, he needs it. I mean, he's in trading, isn't he? Well, it's all legit and above board, isn't it, Mr. Jones?
How would I know, Terry?
Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Thanks a million, pal. God, dear.
Do you seriously expect the jury to believe that you met a man in a pub? This elusive Scouse Billy, a man who you yourself say you hadn't seen in over 20 years, and said that he could stay in your flat while you were going off?
But that's the truth. On my granny's eyesight.
The standard oath will suffice, Mr. Smith.
Well, leaving aside this preposterous alibi of yours for the moment, do you make a habit of letting out your flat to comparative strangers, Mr. Smith?
Not if I can help it. Too many thieves about, innit?
Silence. This is not a music hall, Smith. Any more facetious remarks like that, and I shall hold you in contempt of court.
Sorry, my lord. I ain't trying to be funny. I mean, I'm right on offer here, ain't I?
On offer? Never mind, answer the question.
What question was that, my lord?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very interesting.
It's all legit. Arthur's got some receipts somewhere, hold on.
Well, I don't know where he keeps them. He's probably taken them home or something.
Tell me, where precisely at this moment in time is this friend of yours, Arthur Daly?
As a matter of fact, he's in court. On jury service.
Jury service, really?
Yes, really.
I hardly believe it myself, Gav.
I mean, it can't be right, can it?
Right. Right, of course it's not bloody right. It's the system. A system I'm seriously beginning to believe is conspiring against me personally. What have I done? Why me? Why me?
No good getting paranoid about it, is there?
Paranoid. Who's been saying I'm getting paranoid? Who? Come on, who?
Oh, not me, Gav. Not me.
I want to ask you something. It's a serious question. Do you think it's possible to be haunted by someone when they're still alive?
Ah, if it's Arthur Daly you're talking about, I've got some news you might be interested in.
Be upstanding for His Honour.
Going on a bit, isn't it? I don't suppose you'd like to join Joe and me for a drink across at the... No, you probably prefer tea. Takeaway?
Now, let me get this right. There's a tie-up, and the victim is a jeweller claiming a 20 grand loss.
That's right.
And the girl Soames thinks set it up is a friend of Terry McCann's.
That's right.
It's a conspiracy. It is.
Well, that's what Sergeant Soames thinks. But I can't see McCann getting involved.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the conspiracy against me.
Oh.
I know it.
What you fancy? The Governor? We have a log and offer.
She came in here looking upset. I can see why now. All I could tell her was you might be down a lock-up or at home. If she reckoned she tried that. Then she left. Have you tried ringing her place?
Yeah, I've tried that. There's no joy at all. Listen, give us your dog, will you? I'll try again. Here you go. Cheers, Dave.
I'll do it.
Get out of the way! Out the front!
can't find her. Oh, she must have scarted. Are you bleeding? Well, I cut me hand, you prat. Come on, get back to the flat.
Zeb, you're not that hungry, are you?
Oh, Tone, let's borrow your phone.
Yeah, of course not.
Oh, thanks ever so.
Winchester Club? Here. Yeah, well, hang on, he's right here. Terry, it's Debbie. Sorry.
Hello? Yes, mate, it's all right. What? Now, listen, calm down. Where are you? Right, well, just stay there. No, I'll be there as soon as I can. No, it won't take long. Just keep calm, all right? I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, ta-ra. Cheers, Dave. I'll see you.
Terry.
I'll see you later.
Terry.
Are you deaf or something? I'll see you later.
First the police accused me of being involved, and now this. What am I gonna do?
You're going to come back to my gaff, and you're going to wait there till I've sorted it out, all right?
How are you gonna sort it out?
Well, I know a few faces. I'll ask around, see if someone can put me in touch with these two merchants.
No, Terry, you mustn't get involved.
I'm already involved. That lemon who pulled you thinks I'm part of the plot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, had me down the nick all morning.
I was there all night.
You'll know you were. Just giving Arthur Slaughter a spin and all. God knows what he's going to say. Ta-ra, thanks a lot, mate. Ta-ra, ta-ra, see you later.
That's how it is, Oh, no.
Dave, tell me it's not true. Tell me you're at the wind-up.
When I tell you porkies about a thing like that, Arthur?
Did they find anything? You know, take anything?
Take anything?
The old bill at the lockup?
I think so.
Oh, thank God for that. I better get over there and check.
Hey, look, Arthur, Terry and Debbie are in...
Chisholm's behind this, you mark my words. This is pure malice. He is doing this to me.
Arthur...
You see what happens when I'm not around to look after things?
Yeah, well, considering that...
I warned Terry not to get involved with a bird of that sort. Now, you can bear me out on that, Dave.
Look, Arthur, Terry and Debbie look like getting fitted for a robbery I had nothing to do with. And all you can do is moan them up being spun. They could be in serious trouble.
I could be in serious trouble if Plod decides they want to see some receipts for goods various.
Nevertheless,
but you're quite right, Dave. You're quite right. But what can I do? On top of all this ag, I am in the middle of deciding a man's fate, aren't I?
You are wonderful. You know that.
Listen, do you want a drink or something?
I'd rather have a cup of tea, Tel.
Don't do that.
What if we went down there together to the police station and tell them what has happened?
Do you think he believed that any more than he believed that other story of yours, eh? I tell you, this Soames geezer makes Chisholm look like a welfare worker.
Well, let's tell him then, Chisholm.
No, I don't think that'd be awfully good timing. You see, he's working on the case that Arthur's trying.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Then what are we going to do?
We're going to have a cup of tea, aren't we?
Oh, my God. It's all gone.
Well, you seem to work all right under pressure.
Yeah, I see what they mean about nervous energy now.
Wish I didn't like you so much.
Hey?
Maybe I could fall in love with you.
What, ruin a perfect relationship? No, shut up. Don't worry, it's only Arthur and he can't get in.
Terry, I want a word with you. I know you're in there because I can see you. Terry, I want a word with you about my stock. It's gone, all gone. What have you been up to?
Hold on, I'll get rid of him.
Terry.
Now, second thoughts, who needs any more aggravation, eh? Come here.
Terry, come on, come on. Terry.
Mr. Chisholm.
Go away, Arthur.
Go away? The whole of my stock confiscated? That is a gross infringement of my civil rights.
I'll tell you what this is, Arthur. It's a gross breach of court rules. I'm the prosecuting officer in this case. I shouldn't even be seen sneering at you from across the street.
I am a citizen, presently employed by the state in a quest for justice, and I ain't getting none. It's diabolical. Ain't there no code of conduct no more?
One more word, Arthur. One more, I'll have you done for contempt, and I mean it.
Oh, be reasonable, Mr. Chisholm. Look, It's my living.
The other one was shorter, about 30, blonde hair.
More mousy brown, actually.
Oh, well, apparently...
Oh, with the tash as well.
Yeah, it's more mousy brown the hair and he's got a moustache. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you can, mate, I'd appreciate it. No, don't go out your way. I mean, just keep your ears and eyes open. Yeah, cheers, Bill. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, you never know. I might get down there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, tell her, mate. Bye.
Terry, it's hopeless.
Give it a chance. A few more faces I can get hold of yet.
They had me going through the mugshots down at the station. I couldn't see anyone who even looked like them. Maybe they're not known villains.
Not all known villains have form, do they? Now, listen, I want you to stay here while I do a bit of snooping about.
Why do I have to? I was hoping to go back to the flat, get a change of clothes at least.
Now, what happens if those two loons turn up again? Anyway, you ain't got a car, have you?
Well, I thought maybe you could take me.
Oh, yeah, all right then.
Well, I suppose the first thing is to choose a foreman.
Yes, that is the usual, normal procedure. Yeah, how are you, mate? No? No?
What about you, Arthur? I mean, you seem to have some idea, you know, the way you handled that oath and it. I mean, why don't you do it?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, all right, all right. As a matter of fact, I do have a certain working knowledge of the law.
Yeah, well, no one objects, do they?
No, let's just get on with it, shall we?
Well, what's the procedure? Do we just vote or what?
Just vote?
Well, the man's clearly guilty. You've only got to look at his face.
Madam, with respect, a man's boat is hardly a reasonable foundation on which to base a conviction.
Bloody right.
What is boat? I do not understand.
Boat race, madam. But look, let me just say this. As the duly elected foreman of this jury, I need hardly remind you that it is our sworn duty to weigh the evidence, balance the scales of justice, free ourselves from the constraints of prejudice and blind emotion, and arrive at a true and honest verdict in accordance with the facts. Thank you.
Very good, isn't it? Well, that's perfectly true, Mr.
Daly, Miss Arthur Daly. And you are?
Oh, Miss Carol Dalston, actually.
Oh, well, Carol. Oh, I can call you Carol, can't I?
Oh, yes, if you like.
Oh, I think first name's the best, don't you? It makes it all much cosier.
Yeah, that's right, Arthur. Yeah.
Well, Carol?
Well, it just seemed to me that it might be a good idea to start off with a show of hands, to begin with.
I agree. At least we can see how we all stand before we start arguing the pros and cons. Sorry.
No, you were quite right. I was about to make the same suggestion myself. Is everyone in agreement? Yes. Very well. All those present here who think, without so much as a discussion, mind you, that the defendant is guilty, raise their right hand.
Not a very convincing story, would you say, James?
Both the doors are smashed, Gav.
Very observant, Jones.
And we didn't do it.
Tell me, did you intend withholding this bit of so-called information?
No. We were going to report it and then you turned up, right, Deb?
Right.
Even though it happened yesterday?
Yeah, well, Deb was upset, wasn't she? She was confused by what you did to her. Needed a bit of time to think, isn't that right, Deb?
Yes, right.
What is this, a double act? You do know, of course, that withholding information of a crime is a crime itself.
Don't you ever stop. Listen, she's told you all she knows, I've told you all I know, right? Now, why don't you stop agging us and get onto the cranks who did this? Hold on. You need a warrant before you get invited in here.
It's official.
I must say, as a witness, the mother wasn't very convincing.
Even less than the defendant, if that's possible.
That's right.
Not convincing? That sweet little old lady?
But she couldn't answer the questions about camping equipment. I've done a bit of it myself, you know.
The old dear was under oath, wasn't she? And let me tell you, when you are that age, you are too near the other side to tell porkies. As if the old dear would perjure herself.
Well, she is the defendant's mother.
I have small Chinese takeaway restaurant. All family work together. It's good.
Oh, it's very profound, very relevant.
Excuse me.
Yes, Carol?
Well, I do think Arthur has a point. I mean, there was no direct evidence to contradict his alibi, was there?
Exactly, my dear, exactly. And remember his lordship's direction. If there is the slightest element of doubt in the issue before us, the defendant must be given a benefit, right?
Well, that's true.
Look, I think the guy was lying to him teeth. But it's cool. We all dig, right? So, I feel, say, we should have groove in with the foreman here and give him the benefit. What you say, sister?
That's right. I mean, you've got to play the white man, haven't you? Yeah, well, it's right, though, isn't it? I mean...
Satisfied?
Well, let me tell you the scenario the way I see it, McCann. You and this lady here work out a little scheme whereby, posing as some sort of phony beautician, she's able to enter...
Yeah, she's got diplomas.
Posing as some sort of phony beautician, she's able to enter the homes of innocent victims. A worthy target is then selected, and along with a as-yet unknown accomplice, you raid the place. How's that for starters?
Diabolical. Look, would she leave her name and address on a business card if that was the case, eh?
I deal with a lot of 4th Division villains, McCann. It's depressing how many of them make the most rudimentary mistakes.
Yeah, but that would be downright stupid, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
This is my appointments diary. Why don't you get in touch with the clients I've visited and check whether they've been robbed? That should prove that me and Terry ain't up to what you say.
And if any of them have?
Leave off.
To continue. You, Miss Mitchell, then try to cover yourself by reporting the robbery. However, when you fail in that little ploy, you get hold of McCann here, and you invent this ludicrous story about villains breaking in and threatening you.
But it's true!
It's pathetic. That's what it is. Come on, Jones.
Can't you find the door by yourself?
And I shall take great pleasure in nicking you both. Soon.
This is absurd. If you accept this preposterous alibi, then you must also accept that he's innocent. Good God, the clothes were found in his flat. Of course he had something to do with the stealing or receiving of them.
Yeah, well, you're forgetting about Scouse Billy, the mate you lent the flat to.
Oh, yes. This mysterious Liverpudlian, whom no one except the defendant has ever seen or heard of.
Look, it stands to reason a man's not going to come forward and confess, is he?
That's because he never existed in the first place.
Of course he doesn't. It's an insult to the intelligence.
Precisely.
Look, are you trying to say you've never met an old friend from the past? An acquaintance from yesteryear? Had a drink, reminisced, shed a tear of nostalgia for the old days?
I expect we all bump into old acquaintances from time to time, but I, for one, do not hand over the keys to my house and say, go on, live there. Use it as a warehouse for stolen property.
All right, so did Scouse Billy took a liberty. I mean, that's the point, isn't it? I know plenty of geezers pull a stroke like that.
Yes, yes, I rather suspect you do.
Well, don't you come that snobby bourgeois crap with me, mate. I mean, the trouble with people like you is you live in a middle-class ghetto and you don't get to meet the real people, do you?
Right, right. Old Chinese proverbs say, man with no shoes must sweep for man with no feet.
Hope you don't mind, only I've got to get this finished. It's my Albert's birthday tomorrow.
Can you tell? That's him in the red car.
Oh, Bill.
Could be.
It is! Put your toe down!
God, you all right, Tel?
Yeah, remember that number. XMF 353N. XMF 353N. Got it? XMF 353N. Come on, let's go.
God.
I see. Now you're saying that a police officer who has probably had years of devoted service to the community to his credit was lying under oath.
No, not lying exactly. No, what I was suggesting was, well, you saw his eyes. Very shifty indeed. I mean, let's call it an exaggeration, an embellishment of the true facts in an excessive desire to get on in the job. I mean, quite understandable. I mean, crime rate rising, clean-up rate falling. Now, believe me, convictions are very important to an ambitious and ruthless guardian of the law. Stand on me, I know. I mean, you saw him in the box. All them little hesitations and them furtive glances. Dead giveaway, in my opinion.
I've never heard such balderdash.
Madam, ask yourself this question. Is he the sort of man from whom you'd like to buy a second-hand lawnmower?
Hello, sir. Dave?
Terry, Debbie, we ain't open yet, but if you need a drink, that
No,
man.
no, it's all right. No, I want a favour. Look, I wouldn't ask you if it wasn't important, right? But you've got a brother-in-law who's a cozzer down at Endon.
I know, Charles. No way.
No, listen, hear me out. It's to do with this aggro that Debbie and me are getting. Look, it'd get us right out of stock, honest.
Well, what is it?
I just want a car registration checked. Name and address of the owner.
Terry, have you any idea of the domestic aggravation I get asking that Ponce for a favour? I'll have to have him and my sister over for dinner, and that's just for asking.
Please, Dave.
When the prosecution asked him what his occupation was, he said coronation programme seller. I mean, for God's sake.
That was his little joke, that's all. Nerves. They're funny things, nerves. Affect different people in different ways.
Yes, true. Me, I sweat a lot.
How charming.
What about you, miss?
Well, actually, I sort of get a rash around here.
Oh, they're nasty.
It's scratching with me. I always start to scratch. Drives my Albert mad, it does.
Mr. Ling, how about you? Do people of the Oriental persuasion suffer with nerves?
With respect to honorable gentlemen, I try to mind my own business. When in Rome, do not be a Christian.
This is ridiculous. We're trying to reach a verdict here, not discussing nervous manifestations.
Do you think we could ask the usher for some tea?
Mr. Ling, would you mind repeating that?
Yes, I understand. Look, if you can see your way just this once, yeah? Yeah, of course, no further. And look, Bob, while we're on, you must come over to dinner one day. You're free Sunday? Oh, well, great. Yeah, sure. Lovely. Joyce would love that, I know. All right. Yeah, thanks. What a cruel lamb. He's going to ring back in 5 minutes.
Oh, cheers, Dave.
You want some advice? Give it the old Bill. Let him sort it.
You haven't met Sergeant Soames, have you? Now, listen, if this all works out, I want you to stay with Dave. Is that all right?
Terry!
No, don't argue. I just want you to stay here.
But ask yourself this. Can we, dare we do that here? In the very nucleus, the heart of British justice, the jury room? I think not. Out there is a fellow human being whose very future hangs on our decision. Not to mention his old mum, who's dependent on him. It is frightening, but it is a challenge. And I know you will all be with me when I say it is a challenge we must not shirk.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking for a man called Roberts. I thought you lived here.
Yes, he does, but he's not in at the moment. He's at work. It's, if you go further right down there, there's a sort of yard that lies just back off the road. You can't miss it. All right?
Yeah, thanks very much.
Well, that's an improvement anyway, isn't it?
This is getting quite impossible.
It is time I'm getting back to my shop.
Really, I mean, I've got 6 for dinner. It's terrible.
No, I can't, Dave. I can't do that.
Yes, you can do. Look, you can still make out the address from the impression. Sometimes even a minder needs minding.
I don't know.
Since you are unable to agree on a verdict, the time has come for me to instruct you that the court will now accept a majority verdict of not less than 10-2.
I want a word with you two scumbags. I think the man wants his lips retreated, Harry.
Oh, yes, son. You like hospital food? Come on!
Honest, that's the address of one of the blokes, honest.
Where'd you get hold of this?
Oh, for Christ's sake, does it matter? They tried to run Terry over.
For all I know, this could be another of your little concoctions.
Except this time you can check it out.
There's another one in there. Deb.
Oi, I haven't finished with you yet.
You want to bet?
But are you sure? I mean, isn't there some lurking iota of doubt? I mean, just a little one. No, I don't want to influence you. I mean, it's you who have to live with your conscience, not me.
I am perfectly certain, thank you. And you and your ridiculous rhetoric will not make me change my mind, even if we sit here all night.
And that goes for me also.
And you, madam?
Yeah, why is she holding out? She ain't hardly said a word since we started.
Madam?
Oh, he's guilty, all right. Tried to flog my Albert one of them jackets, didn't he?
Good God, woman, are you saying you know the defendant?
Yeah, lives in the next street, don't he? Always been a bit of a rogue as Johnny Smith. I told my Albert, I said, don't you have anything to do with him. He'll only get you into trouble.
There is a popular myth that handling stolen property is somehow less serious than theft, Smith. It is not one that I subscribe to. If there were no handlers, there would be far fewer thieves. And yet here you are before this court again, with an appalling record of similar offences, having been found guilty, quite properly, in my opinion, on counts 1 and 2. Is there anything you wish to say before I pronounce sentence?
Does this mean, my lord, that I won't be able to go camping with my mum next year?
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Chisholm, but you are wrong. I was with you from the off. I stood alone in there. It was 11 for acquittal when we started. 11. But I held out for justice. I had to put up a terrible battle against ignorance and prejudice. I really did, Mr. Chisholm.
Leave me alone, Arthur, please.
You must be feeling on top of the world, eh? Bit of promotion, I shouldn't wonder. Nice conviction under your belt. Now, look, I do not want thanking. Please don't think that. No, no, no. The man was guilty. I could do no more. Funny, isn't it? Here we are discussing justice. I wonder, would there be any chance of you having a word with someone about my bit of gear? I mean, if I could just get... No, look, I know I went off before, Mr. Chisholm, but that was the shock, you see. It was... Mr. Chisholm, please, look, let me carry your case, please. Bereft and bankrupt you've made me. I only asked you to look after the shop, keep an eye on things. Look at it. A desert where there was once an oasis. I had a cotchel of Italian custom-made shoes there, imported from Taiwan. Have you any idea what they stood me in? Boots. Don't make jokes, Terry, don't make jokes. This is no time for frivolous jollities. And there, 64 boxes of the best scotch, which incidentally have slightly misleading labels. So what do I tell them? Printer's error?
So sue me.
Ah, don't compound your gross dereliction of duty by taking that attitude, my son. You may be nearer the mark than you think. I can get all this up before the Industrial Compensations Board.
Oh, don't talk so bleeding stupid, Arthur.
You are forgetting I know a little about the law. Tragic loss of livelihood due to the totally inept management of the duly delegated officer of the company. After I've had a few receipts printed to cover myself, that is.
Oi, you. Now, I have been beaten up. I've been nearly fitted up. So do you know what you can do with your problems? You can stuff them up your...
Hi, Joseph.
All right.
Yeah.
Thought Arthur would come and see me personally.
No, he's expecting someone.
Oh, yeah. So,
It's all there.
can't read or write, but I can count. That's why they call me the Prince of the Gypsies.
You're not still using that gypsy guff. I mean, you don't roam a lot, do you?
Still got me caravan.
Yeah, but it's parked in the south of France, isn't it?
That's right. Just behind my villa.
Yeah, well, it's hardly your raggle-taggle gypsy lad round the campfire, is it?
Of course not. Got a nice house in Stanmore now, haven't I? It's detached and all that. My art is with my people, wherever they are.
Well, with a prince like you, they can't go wrong, can they?
That's it.
I mean, not a lot of motor left, is there? Bet the driver's got a headache.
Yeah, nasty one. Jumped over the barrier on the M4, straight into a juggernaut. Now, where is it? A lot of old rubbish here. All these write-offs, eh, Tom? Here it is. For Arthur. Vehicle document.
What for?
For that.
He's never buying that.
Well, you two are partners, aren't you?
Oh, well.
He's putting in a ringer, same make, different model. He'll make a handsome profit.
Yeah, but didn't the insurance people tell the Department of Transport?
Hey?
You're a simple fella, Terry. The sad thing about this motor, the man forgot to post the premium. Some people are so unlucky. I mean, he broke 5 ribs and God knows what else, and then got nicked for driving an uninsured vehicle. As it happens, I've done him a favour. Incidentally, Tel, if you see any write-offs round your manor, you're on a long un, just for commission.
All right, then, thanks, yeah. I'll keep an eye out for any crippled drivers and all.
They're like gold dust.
What, crippled drivers? Is it sold?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know you were there. It made me jump.
Is it sold?
Sold. Wife wants to buy it. No profit in it for me, but she set her heart on it, so what can you do? Oh, you weren't interested, were you?
Well, I don't know. You reckon it's a good motor?
Good motor? Now, would I sell a vehicle to my own wife? My own mother? One of the best, this. I had to go to the Duke of Norfolk's estate to get this.
What? His own personal car?
Well, one presumes His Grace wouldn't tell pork pies.
Titled owner, eh?
Oh, was wearing a deerstalker hat, Harris tweed suit. Lovely fella. No side. We had a bit of conversation about horses. Well, as you probably know, he's well into racing. You see, I tell you, one marvellous thing about the aristocracy, they love to keep their motors in good nick.
Oh, he's probably got a garage.
Well, he's not going to keep it outside his house, is he?
How much were you selling it for?
Break the wife's heart. See, I'm letting her have it trade. Oh, dear, this is a bad week for me.
How much did you say?
Well, I didn't.
Oh.
Look, I'll tell you... you are interested, aren't you?
Well,
Oh, no, well, Now, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Her indoors has set her heart on this motor. Its pedigree being what it is, you know. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm at fault myself. I mean, the financial climate being what it is, and her indoors having the sort of temper she's got. But I will let you have that car.
Romeo, Mike, we've just picked him up, travelling through Hammersmith Broadway.
How's it going, Frank?
Not so bad, Arthur. How's yourself?
And some motors?
Great runners. In fact, the wife wanted to buy the BMW. Very clean car. Not too expensive for me,
No,
though.
no. I've already used that particular line today. Never tell lies to a liar, my old son.
Quite right, Arthur. You're the last person who should have said that to. You're a bit too long in the tooth for that.
Yeah, and they're all mine. Come on, load off. I want to see this motor.
You shooting up to Glasgow?
No. I'm going to relax here for a few days. I've got to deliver the post to a guy in Warren Street. Have a few jars, take in the sights. Probably look up my sister.
Nice motor seats, aren't they? No problems?
Like what? Custom and tax pay for. It's down to Arthur now. If he's got the right logbook, it's a doddle for him. He won't have any comebacks if he's clever.
Oh, he's clever, that one.
Come into the office, Frank. Here, put these plates on, Terry.
Well,
Al, with a screwdriver. You have used a screwdriver before, haven't you?
No, I've got a better idea.
What?
I'll go down a boozer.
Oh, dear, he's worse than 2 Irishmen.
I heard that, sir.
Thanks, Frank. That's one of the problems we've got in this country these days. Work. I mean, whatever happened to the good old English workman, eh? I mean, time was, he'd go off in the morning, a couple of slices of Ovis in one pocket, a bit of farmhouse cheese in the other. Do, what, 10, 12 hours toil? What you got nowadays? What do we say, 3.5 grand?
4. Plus 300 for the delivery charges.
Oh, you're more wicked than British Leyland.
Hold it.
Hey?
Sit down. Keep your hands on the desk.
But it's me, Mr. Rycott.
I know who you are. Just do as you're told.
May I ask why?
No, shut up.
Am I being arrested?
Of course not. We just want to have a little talk with you.
Oh, all right then. Oh.
Down the road.
Well, in a nick? Certainly not.
OK, then do a runner. I've got 10 uniformed coppers outside if you fancy your chances.
What have I done? I mean, can I have a hint?
All in good time, Arthur. Come on.
Hey, just a minute.
What?
I'm not going to have my dabs.
Why?
Why? Because I've got certain rights, that's why.
They always say that.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't even know why I'm in here.
Well, I don't know, do I? Take his dabs, that's all they said to me. Yeah, we've got to distinguish you from the other suspects.
What suspects?
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, everybody should be fingerprinted. I mean, say you fell into the river and you lost your wallet. Drowned, stone dead. How can we identify you? No, we're not talking about crime. We're talking about personal identity.
I never go near the river.
Car crash, collapse in the street. I mean, it's common sense. Now, I'm a great believer in identity. We've got to sort out the goats from the sheep, eh? Painless.
Yeah, I know. They've got them already.
Really? I'd have thought you'd never been in a police station before. Tissue?
Oh.
Years ago, we didn't have things like that. Nah. Dirty old rag. Hygiene, see? That's the thing these days. Right, sit down over there, sir.
Mr. Rycott, might I have a word?
No.
No? I'm not having that. I'm a law-abiding ratepayer.
Who says?
I'll ignore that. Since nobody seems to know why I'm here, do you think I might go now?
You must be joking. You're helping the police. You know, on the news, a man is helping the police with their inquiries. That man is you.
In that case, I think I shall phone my solicitor.
Why?
Why? Are you cognisant with the common law of this land? Habeas corpus and all that? Magnus Carta? The inalienable right of a decent Englishman? Might I suggest you are well out of order here, Mr. Rycott?
Now, listen.
No, I haven't finished. When my brief comes down here, he's going to give you and your superiors a right verbal thrashing.
Yeah. OK, what's his name?
Ivan Silkman.
You are kidding. He's doing 18 months in Ford Open Nick.
No, that's his brother. Headstrong lad. No, Ivan is one of the leading lights of the legal profession.
I'll give him a bell.
And quick. I've been very decent to you people, but fair's fair, Mr. Rycott. You haven't even suggested what the charge is.
We're working on it.
Like what?
Conspiracy, maybe?
You what?
Harbouring illegal substances, smuggling drugs, causing a riot. Oh, and that German motor that hadn't got an MOT certificate. Well, not a real one, anyway.
This way, please, sir.
Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
Down there, please, sir. Don't worry. You'll be all right, dear.
Hey, that smells.
Quite harmless. You going to put it back altogether?
Well, Jerry's can do it.
Why not us?
Incidentally, the shock absorbers are a bit iffy.
I don't want to buy it, Charlie. It's just final stuff.
That was nothing, believe me, mere skirmish. Shouldn't park here anyway. This is for people in the trade. I know every car in this street, and that thing, stranger, probably a punter.
I'll have a wee look just the same.
Forget it, forget it. Tell you what, not a bad motor, this. You know, I drive a lot.
So I see.
Do a bit of rallying, know what I mean? Member of the Driving Wheel Club. Jackie Stewart, Fitty Poldy, the new French fella, I meet them all. Yeah, very clean.
Now the weather.
Nice music. Told you, not a scratch. Hard to sell a motor in Glasgow.
Yeah, but we're not in Glasgow, we're in London. Anyway, I got a punter up there, managing director in the building for him.
Yeah, managing director, they always say that. Oh, no disrespect to you. Let's see, we're hoping to get 10.5 for this.
That's what we said on the phone.
I know, but now I see the actual motor.
And I've done all the work, I've got the contacts over there. They've even changed the number on the chassis and the engine.
I'm sorry, we're closed now.
No, it's an emergency.
Oh, hello, Terry. Are you in trouble or something?
No, I'm not. No, is he in?
No, he's gone. He's going shooting for the weekend.
Shooting?
Yeah, it's his new thing. He's given up the golf. Now it's shooting. I think it's because he mixes with a lot of people that like shooting. You know, robbers and that.
Look, have you got his number?
He doesn't want to be disturbed.
No, it's important. Arthur's in a terrible
Well,
lot
he
of trouble.
certainly isn't interested in him. He hasn't settled his last bill yet, or the one before that.
Well, that just probably slipped his mind, that's all. We'll pay it.
Yeah, I bet.
Of course he...
Silkman Heller and Heller? No, I'm sorry, he's gone away for... Oh, hello, Sergeant Rycott.
Can I speak with him?
Oh, just a minute, Sergeant.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Rycott, it's Terry. Yeah, what is the SP on Arthur? Well, what are the charges? So he might go before the magistrate on Monday. So does that mean you're keeping him in all weekend? Oh, no, I can't get hold of his solicitor. Oh, I'll tell you what, can I see him? Well, what does maybe mean? No, I'm sure you're doing it all by the board. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So I can, OK. Right, thank you very much, Mr. Rycott. Yeah, I'll see you later. They're lovely, aren't they? Now, are you going to give me this number?
And if you do see him, give him that. It's his prior account. It'll save me posting it.
This is important, Karen. He's in right lumber.
Look, I told you. Ivan needs his rest like everyone else. Go down the law centre.
The law centre? There for squatters and old ladies being evicted.
There is one law for everybody, you know.
Who told you that?
Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. Don't you English ever convict people like this?
Well, he's a slippery character, Daly.
Slippery?
I think the sergeant means that Daly is a very clever criminal.
Obviously. Oh, I see here. He did have a conviction for 18 months, 24 years ago.
He did have a couple of parking offences, sir, 3 years ago. You see, when I heard about this, I thought, well, it just isn't Arthur's usual game.
Sergeant, I want you to assist Inspector Klingman in every way.
Yes, sir.
This is an Anglo-German operation, so I want you to explain what you mean.
I mean, well, he is a rascal, no question of it. He's a scallywag. But I don't buy Daly, as a drug dealer. To start with, it's dangerous.
That is because the stakes are high.
But he is a devout coward, sir. A dodgy motor, yes.
Sergeant, I have very reliable sources and efficient methods.
In that case, why didn't you intercept a car in Germany?
None of it is perfect, you know, not even you. This man is what
What is your expression? Overdue, yes?
He's well overdue, sir.
Yeah, I'm talking about overdue. I should be at a police federation meeting in a few minutes.
Another rise, sir?
In the pipeline, I think. Rycott will help you in every way, Inspector. Back later, all right?
Sir. Well, sir, how about a nice cup of tea?
No, I don't want tea. I should like to meet this Mr. Daly. Or is he perhaps already having his tea?
Sitting in a cell, man of my stature, treated like a common criminal. I mean, what am I? Soccer hooligan? Urban terrorist?
Just here. I'm sorry, Arthur. You're in the frame. Pull yourself together. Tidy your suit up.
I mean, why? What is it? Identity parade?
Not many. Arthur Daly. This is your life.
Not guilty, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. You smoke?
I'm a cigar man, but they took away me lighter and me braces.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Apparently you have many friends in Germany.
No, never been near the place. Look, if it's about the motor, I am a bona fide motor trader. Anyone can tell you that.
You are giving me the answers before I've even asked you the questions.
Sorry. Only I'm usually quick, see?
Oh, yes, I realize that. Any man with your history of not guilties, I'm bound to respect.
Am I to assume I'm talking to a German police officer?
This is true.
Oh, marvellous. That's down to the bloody common market, isn't it? Me being interrogated by a German. And they know a lot about interrogating too, don't they?
Don't be cheeky, Arthur. He's just going to ask you some questions.
Yeah, but look at him. I mean, it's Colditz, isn't it?
Now, listen. If there's any more of that, I shall have to nick you under the Race Relations Act.
You can't. That's for Lucas' age, not Jerry's.
We are all brothers under the skin these days, Arthur. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Thank you, Sergeant. I repeat, who are your contacts in Germany?
Look, I've told you, I'm a simple car dealer. C of E, free enterprise, true patriot, British Army, King and Empire. Well, no, Queen and Commonwealth, or whatever it is we got left.
Yes, all right, Arthur. We know all about your previous.
Who are the people from whom you bought the car?
Oh, well, that's easy. Old Frank
Frank who?
Yeah, his name's Frank. See, in my game, it's all cash and first names, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Receipt. No problem. Frank what's an M there? Mac? I don't know.
Phew. The tax people are like that. Are all your transactions as good as this?
That is down to my accountant, isn't it? And he keeps meticulous books.
I hope you can remember his name.
Oh, obviously. See, this Frank, his name, I can't read his writing. Well, they're not all that clever at writing and things like that, are they, the Scotchmen? I mean, they're handy with a roll call and getting the head in, and that's it, isn't it? My old mum comes from Scotland. Oh, yeah, well, not all of them. I mean, Frank's an ordinary sort of chap, you know, not your scholar. Hey, look, can I have another look at that? Yeah, see, look, it's him, isn't it? Mac.
Mac what?
Well, I don't know. They all got Macs up there, haven't they? Hey, hang on. He come over on the boat. Well, the passport people, they check all the names, don't they? That's your answer. Documents. You like that sort of thing? Love documents, Jerry's.
I don't care about the documents. I want to find out what was in the car. Drugs?
Rugs?
Drugs. Narcotics.
Oh, no, come on. I'm not into that. What, the Fulham connection?
Why not?
No, tell him, Mr. Rycott. Arthur Daly, drug fiend. I wouldn't even trust one of them paracetamol.
You could be the middleman, though.
Well, that does it. I'm not saying another word till I see my solicitor.
I told you. He's gone shooting.
Well, I'm going then.
Give us a chance, Arthur. This is a serious case. I thought you'd want to help us.
Oh, of course I do, but I mean, it's this Frank you want.
And we will get him. But in the meantime, I'll be most grateful if you could dwell here for a little while.
That's right. Always support your local sheriff. Correct?
It's really nice. I love your accent, Frank.
And I love you. Your pretty face and your beautiful figure. I bet you were a dancer, eh?
You all right?
You was in the Royal Ballet, weren't you?
Only for a while. Very stuck up, some of them. Give them a blank, didn't I? So I went to Tunisia with a group. More like modern dancing.
They love that, Tunisians. Ready for another one, Frank?
No. Smash show. You fancy some more of the old bubbly, eh, Rita?
Why not, my darling?
It's about time he got a bit busy. He's got 10 grand in his bin. That was only from me. God knows how much more he's got. Sold a nice BMW and all.
Yeah, but I don't want him in my place.
Of course not. Doc's clever. Hotel, right? Georgie's place. He'll let anybody in. All the brassies use it.
Don't you call me a bloody brass.
Of course you're not. Just in between engagements. What is it? Swan Lake or go to Marrakesh?
Here, have one yourself, mate.
Sir.
Where have you been?
Mr. Jones.
Why, I've been coped up here. Where's Ivan?
Ah, yeah, Ivan, he's gone...
No shooting. Yeah. What is all that about?
Maybe he's joined the Israeli army.
Oh, typical, isn't it? He wouldn't choose a moment like this to do it. Why can't he wait until...
Calm down, listen, calm down. Have a seat, go on, sit down.
Yeah, I will. No, don't you tell me to sit down.
Well, I don't sit down. It's a turn up, isn't it?
Is that all you can say? Terry, have you ever seen me like this before? No braces, no tie?
No.
I'll tell you, I understand prison riots. I am stir crazy.
Stir crazy?
Yeah.
You've only been here 5 hours.
It's not the point, is it? It's the principle. I'm a free spirit. Streets, carbon monoxide, black taxis, red buses.
What are you on about?
I don't know. I've got an obsession about red buses.
I think you're pregnant.
No jokes, Terry. This is the big one. The Germans are after me. You know what they're like, don't you? Fulham today, brave little Belgium tomorrow.
Arthur, it's a simple case of mistaken identity.
So was the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, my God.
What about her indoors? What's she going to say when she comes back from her sisters? And how about the local paper? That'll be a real bonanza, won't it? Well-known celebrity in the pokey. Remember, my children go to private school. They mingle with the scions of local personalities.
Yeah, like that stockbroker who's doing plenty of time.
That is not the same. That was business, not crime. They are naming me as the mastermind of the Fulham connection. See, that is what happens when you do business with a Scotchman.
You didn't say that when you were stitching him up.
It was a fair, honest deal, Terry. Now, I had a feeling in my water about that man.
No, McFadden, he's all right.
No, he may be all... What'd you say, Terry?
What?
That name, that bloke's name.
McFadden.
Oh, manner.
No, McFadden.
Why didn't you tell me before?
You didn't ask.
Officer, did you hear that? Eh? You're supposed to be listening to our conversation. Did you hear that name?
Oh, don't worry, I didn't hear a thing.
Terrific. I'll tell Rycott. How about you?
I thought I'd take a creep down Warren Street.
Why?
Well, that's where McFadden was going. He's got a Porsche one, though.
Oh, Terry, there are times you truly amaze me. Not often, but get down there. Find that man.
What's wrong with the pride of the force?
Oh, he couldn't find a time in a brothel.
All right, I'll show you. Listen, look after yourself.
Yeah.
Oh. That's for you.
Oh, tell.
See you later.
Yeah.
You Bill.
Is your governor about? Yeah, he's in there. Oh, yeah, of course.
Handsome motor, eh?
Yeah, you the boss? Yeah. Yeah, it's very pretty. Really clean.
You trade?
Sort of.
What's that mean?
Well, I'm always interested in nice imports from Germany.
What's that mean?
You just said that.
All right. Who are you? That man?
No. No, yesterday you were talking to a geezer from Glasgow, right? I want to know how I can get
What's
hold
it
of
to you?
I just want to know where I can find him.
I
that's
don't
all.
know nothing about the guy. I buy him and I sell him, OK? Now, that's it. See ya.
Oh, hold on. You're not being very helpful, are you? Why?
Hey, the arm. Oh, you're asking for a slap. Leave it out, son. I don't know nothing about the guy. Just a drink with him.
You know more than that.
Gary, sort him out.
I clean him, you sell him, you sort him out. Well done, Gary. Done a good job on the engine, innit? Nice and clean, that, innit?
Okay. Look, it wasn't down to me. He went away with a brass.
Where?
Hotel, King's Cross.
King's Cross. Come on,
Where? Oh, Nero's Palace.
That's better. Thank you very much. No, you've got to learn to be nice to people. See you down a job centre, Gary.
Nothing.
The song?
Oh, we're doing that next. Probably no oil in it, never mind drugs. Now we've got another problem.
What?
Tell your governor we're on double time now.
Yes, sir?
I'm looking for a bloke who's staying here, McFadden, his name's.
That's a new one.
I'm sure it's this place. He's Scotch geezer. About my stamp, a bit broader maybe, about 40.
Who are you? Old Bill?
No, I'm a mate of his.
We've got a lot of residents.
Yeah, I know, but look, he came in with his wife. His wife, Rita.
Look, I don't want a big party. The other two guys are... Bloody hell.
Oh, Frank, listen! I thought you said you're a mate of his.
Oh, I'm more nodding a quite.
Bloody nutters, all you jocks are nutters! Get your clothes. This is a respectable
I knew
hotel.
you'd say that.
That's right. I mean, this is a family
Oh,
hotel.
don't give me all that crap. You run a glorified knocking shop. Who's he?
I'm the man from the Michelin Guide.
What you gonna give? A rosette or cross fists? There's nothing in there.
I want to find out where his sister lives, that's all.
What's she? A female wrestler? He had his money in his socks. No wonder he kept them on.
It's all right for you. A pal of mine's in a nick because of him.
Tough titty. He didn't even pay me. All I got was a right-hander. I don't usually do this, you know.
What about those two creeps?
Not my friends. Oh, were they, Georgie?
Oh, come on, you better go.
Don't talk to me like that. Get off!
George, just leave it out, all right?
He paid the room in advance. Blimey, with all this, I'm due early morning tea and bickies. Thank you. I don't suppose you're interested in a bit of business.
No. I mean, well, time rushes on and that, and, no. Thanks.
Sorry, sir. Busy night.
Oh, my good God, no.
Arthur Daly. This is a real privilege, I mean. Arthur Daly.
Don't give me all that. You are privileged as it happens, but I know why. Oh, dear, of all people. The ferret.
I hate that name. Why do they call me that?
You ever look in a mirror? Don't they ever learn? Look, if I'm guilty, which I'm not, do they really think I'll tell you anything?
You can depend on me, Arthur.
You got more grass than Kew Gardens.
Me, Arthur, never. On my mother's eyesight.
She's dead. I was at the funeral 9 years ago, and you wasn't there.
They wouldn't let me out. I did a run-up when my dad was buried. Can I sit down?
No, go sit somewhere else.
I had a nice one tonight. Jeweller shop. I got arrested by a dog.
On his own?
They're clever, aren't they? 3 law, but it was down to the dog.
You are just a simple recidivist.
Well, no, I'm inadequate.
Well, don't be so proud of it.
I'm only telling you what to say. I'm surprised to see you here.
Well, I am here.
I've always respected you, Arthur.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, a respected man in the manor. Hard.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Hard man in business. Everybody knows that. That's why you've come such a long way.
Yeah, that's very true, Ferret. Yeah, Billy.
Don't get me wrong when I say hard. Not physical. You got Terry, and he's as hard as you can get.
Yeah. Where was he when I needed him?
That's what I thought.
Eh?
I mean, you don't think Terry's done something to, put you in this bit of bother?
Who told you to say that? Not Rycott, I hope.
No.
You never concocted that theory all on your own.
I don't know what you mean, Arthur.
As you say, Ferret, I'm not a physical man. Brain rather than brawn. But I could make an exception in your case. Give you a very nasty spanking.
Sorry, no offence, Mr. Daly.
Don't mess with me, Ferret. Oh, sorry, Billy.
Excuse me. Do you know a nurse who works here called Bridget McFadden?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where she is?
Where did she find you?
On the Phantom Lurker.
I think I've been looking for you.
I think I've been looking for you and all. You're on National Health?
Come with me.
Hold on, isn't that the way in?
No, you'll never get past Mr. Graham. He's the Mother Superior of this place. It's just along here. I'll see you in a sec. She's up on the 3rd floor. It'll be open. It's the panic door. McFadden's in 27.
Oh, cheers, thanks a lot.
And I'm in 32.
Yeah? Are you Bridget?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a friend of your brother's.
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing like that. No, it's just... Look, can I come in for a minute?
Why?
Well, it's a bit more private, isn't it?
OK, just for a minute.
Cheers.
What's wrong? I only spoke to him about 20 minutes ago.
Well, no, I just left him.
Why did he give you my address?
Well, it's a bit of a long story.
I don't believe he gave my address.
All right, own up. I found it.
Get out.
No, look, please, don't start screaming this shit. No, come on. Look, there's... Oh! Jeez. Come on! Bridget! What's up with you?
I'll scream.
I don't see you as a screaming type as it happens. Look, why don't you just sit down and be calm for a minute? Look, very nice, right?
OK, what do you want?
There's a mate of mine who's in trouble, and your brother is the only one who can help him.
Why?
Well, Arthur, that's my mate. He brought a car off your brother Frank, and now the old Bill are all over the place.
Are you a copper?
No, I'm not a copper, no. I'm just somebody who's trying to help someone, that's all. I mean, for all I know, maybe the old Bill are after your brother.
Frank's done nothing.
How do you know that? You don't know what we're talking about yet.
I know him.
All right, fair enough. Look, all I want to know is, are you going to see him while he's in London?
I might.
Bridget, please, look. Honestly, this is serious. Now, I'm not going to hurt him. I mean, he can look after himself, can't he? Like the rest of your family. But I do need to know, are you going to see him?
I don't know.
Bridget, please. Or, I'll tell you what. We go out, we'll have a nice quiet drink and talk about it, eh?
OK. I'll get my coat.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, it's nothing. How long you been down here?
About a year. Had enough of Glasgow. I lived in Brixton for a week and the riots started at Twas and Parkhead. So I got a job round here.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's all right. Get a lot of footballers in here. You know, the hospital, what with their injuries and whatever. I support Celtic.
Team I support, Fulham, ain't even got a first aid kit. A couple of corn plasters and that's it for them.
Where'd you learn boxing?
Oh, here and there. What about you? No, don't hit me.
I'm the only girl out of a family of 6. Survival of the fittest.
I don't think we've got a manual for that particular model.
Did you know the chassis number doesn't tally with the vehicle's documents?
So what else is new?
That's 94.
Look, everyone's on the fiddle in here. Cheers.
You're okay, Terry. Have you got a steady girlfriend?
No, not really, no. Is this a proposition?
You never know. Maybe you're a wee bit old for me. Anyway, what do you do?
Not a lot, really. Self-employed.
You mean you're on the dole?
Dole? No, certainly not. Oh, cheers, mate. No, I've had ordinary jobs, but they're not for me at all. I mean, if you think about it, most of the geezers who are out of work are qualified, right? What qualifications have I got? A pair of fists, that's all. I don't want to end up punching cards. No, I'll get by, it's all right.
I think you need a good woman. Get yourself together. Hey, I know what. There's a job going at the hospital. Boilerman.
Boilerman?
Yeah. Well, don't ask me. You're supposed to be the expert. Well, stick the bits together again. That's obvious, isn't it? Cheers. I usually take water with it.
I like soda, the English way.
Yeah. I should have known. You don't know Arthur. He's going to shout blue murder. I had him banged to rights. And what now?
I always get my man. 100% record. Feared by everybody in the German underworld.
Yeah? Well, you made a ricket this time.
Ricket?
Forget it.
Oh, this other word, scallywag.
Scallywag? Yes, you're right. That's Arthur. Do you know I can't even do him on the car now? A fraudulent logbook, what's that, eh? He hadn't even sold the car. Times like this, I think about leaving the force. I don't think I can face Arthur. Do you think you could have a word with him?
I know what. Why don't you open a little dry cleaning shop?
God, you have got some diamond ideas, haven't you?
I was just helping.
What's she doing here?
We're discussing dry cleaning.
Very man, listen, the last time we met, we didn't exactly have time to talk, did we?
You're after my money, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Arthur's in the nick.
I'm not surprised.
They reckon that car you sold him was carrying drugs.
You accusing me?
No, I'm not accusing you, but obviously they need to talk to you.
Then they fit me up. What have you been saying?
Don't you start at me, Frank. I can handle him any day.
Look, all I'm asking is you come down the nick with me, right? Take 10 minutes, that's all. It's a misunderstanding. I've got a car round the corner.
Ah, then, somebody else is going to mug me. No. You Cockney boys, you're all the same. A bit fly. I'm going to tell your father you're mixing with the wrong kind of people.
Say that! He's done it again!
I thought you were good.
as you know, I am not a vindictive man.
Oh, I know that, Arthur.
But what can I say? Are apologies in order?
Well, I suppose so.
I have had a long career. You are one of the best subjects I have met.
Terrific. Well, undoubtedly, you'll be hearing from my solicitor. I thought he was shooting. Not for the rest of his life.
You must understand our point, Mr. Daly. The international fight against crime is most important. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah. It's a moral dilemma, isn't it? I mean, a safeguard of the individual against the common good and the state.
A fine philosophical point.
I should, Coco. You pluck a man from his fireside...
It was a car site.
Never mind that. A law-abiding citizen, a well-known local personality. Someone who is known for giving to admirable charities. Old folks, veteran footballers, distressed show business people. Stars of yesteryear who can no longer afford lunch at the Savoy Grill. Me, a man who's respected, even loved. Are you listening to me?
No, not really. I've heard it all before.
Go on, then, get him.
You must be joking.
Come on.
Yeah, you're a hard man.
You're a bit tasty yourself, Jock.
That's your fun. Okay, all right.
What is occurring, Terence?
I got him. McFadden.
Where you been? Well, never mind about him. It's been me against them without any help from you. I got a result. I'm out.
Well, that's right. You're innocent, aren't you?
Yeah, they didn't know that, did they?
What about me, Mr. Rycott?
It's not down to me. He's out. You're in. Different case. Public disturbance, damage to property, GBH. We'll think of something.
What are you going to do, Arthur?
I've got to go home, Terry. Have a bath, decent drink. I've had a traumatic experience.
I did this for you, you know.
Yeah, all right. Fight them, Terry. Fight them like I did.
Do something.
You don't understand, do you?
All right. All right. Well, look. Arthur!
I don't know. I'm always having to get him out of trouble.
You should have put the lights on first.
Yeah, I know. That was down to his nibs. He promised, didn't he?
He's got a busy week, hasn't he? Taking her indoors and the kids down the airport and trying to knock out 4 cases of Dunhill aftershave down the market.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, but this is lighter fluid. Splash this all over, you end up a Human Torch.
He's going to be on his Todd for Christmas, is he?
Yeah.
Well, he will be up to all sorts of things.
Yeah, like running away from geezers with scorched chins.
Well, he'd be in the mood for a party. Winchester Club. Hello, Mrs. Daly. No, he's not here at the moment, but we are expecting him any minute now. Oh. Yes, of course, I'll tell him. Yes, right, yes, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, bye.
Was that her from the airport?
Yeah, and she didn't sound at all happy.
Yeah, what's this? Present for Scotch Harry. He's barred, isn't he?
Well, he's been barred so many times, I can't remember if he's a member or not.
He's got a prezi.
Oh, well, that'll be a necktie, so he can strangle himself.
Hey, do you know what I could do with all that money? I could get myself an oil rig.
You'd be better off with a distillery.
Listen, don't come at you. Cockney hard case, huh? What did I need you for? I mean, you think I can't do the bizzo myself? Don't you worry about that, Jimmy. I can do the bizzo myself. I've got a not guilty for manslaughter.
You probably never did it.
Aye. But who are they and all that? Harry's brand new. And don't you forget it.
Hey, you know, this is the third car we've had from the security wing of the Scrubs. And we've had about half a dozen from the Ford Open Prison. And all very nicely written as well.
Shall I go?
Yeah. I expect it's the dustman again. I gave the milkman a tenner this morning. Then I realised we don't even have milk.
It's not the dustman, it's the scavenger.
Oh, yeah? Don't be rude. Oh, talk about recession. Everybody's fleeing to foreign parts. The airport. They're either going skiing or the Caribbean. Where'd they get the dough, eh?
We're waiting for the lights.
Well, the lights are here.
Here you are. Cool. Are they small enough?
Well, it's only for the tree, isn't it? You're not going to illuminate Oxford Street. Your wife's been on the dog. Oh, there you are. You see, I've been gone 10 minutes and she's thinking of me already. Yeah, well, she did seem a bit agitated. Well, wouldn't you? 2 kids, long flight to Florida, going to see your sister.
Why didn't you fancy it?
It's the husband. Got a padlock on his dustbin. He came over here about 3 years ago. At the nip all the time. I never stopped picking up bills. Talk about deep pockets. He wouldn't even buy a packet of pork scratchings.
Yeah, I remember him.
He got money out of you? I am known for my generosity, Dave. Arthur, your generosity is legendary.
How about a 1977 Lotus Eclat? Never raced or rallied. One careful owner. Genuine 21,000 miles on the clock. Good music. Faultlessly maintained. Genuine reason for sale.
Oh, as it happens, I may be able to help.
Cash?
Ah.
The banks are still open.
Now, you see, the trouble with this, it's a specialist motor. I mean, price-wise, they just fall out of bed.
Forget it, I'll go to a dealer.
What do you want a dealer for? I got the book. Lotus Eclat.
That's registration.
Yes. What are you asking?
7 grand.
7? You're joking. It's under 5 in the book.
Show me.
Where?
The book is confidential. For the trade only. I can't flash the book around. I get this from a very special contact. I should say 4.5. Hey, you've had a smash there.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's when we edited it the night I was done over.
It's still a flaw.
You say 5?
Yeah, I'm being a fool to myself.
I'll take your 5, but there's one condition.
Yeah?
I come back to you before midday tomorrow and I give you 5, 2, and the motor is mine again.
Yeah, what sort of a deal is that?
It's a steal, that's what.
I don't come back tomorrow, you got yourself a motor. I do come back, you've earned yourself 200 quid just for parking it overnight.
Midday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Registration book. Keys. Morris, you got yourself a steak. The thing is, Arthur, you said you'd get me a nice, clean 4-year-old Capri.
Yeah, I will, Dave, I will. But I mean, a Lotus Eclat. I thought as a personal friend, you like first refusal. See, with a motor like this, you get a bit of respect.
Yeah. I've heard they just fall out of bed, price-wise.
You've heard what? Specialist motor like this? Look, if you're talking about inflation, a set of wheels like this is an investment. In 2 years' time, you'll be making money. I mean, the stereo's better than the one you got in the club.
Yeah, that flash, Morris. You imagine how he must have caned it.
Morris? There's nothing to do with Morris. It's a second car. Bought it for his missus. What does she use it for? Hendon to Harrods and back again. I'm not kidding, Dave. 7.5 in the book. To you, 6,990, and I won't even be getting a drink out of it.
6 how much?
Well, forget the odd 90. We won't say nothing about delivery charges.
Forget the delivery, Arthur. It's out of my league, honest.
Oh, dear. Try to do a favour. Look, have you thought of consulting the missus? They love a motor like this.
She wants a caravan.
Ah, well, funny there, I might be able to help you. Look, I've got a friend who's got a clean Dormobile, P registration. He's had a stroke, so it's not even run in.
Keep looking for a nice, clean 4-year-old Capri, Arthur.
Hey, you sure these are the right voltage?
Of course they are. We've had no complaints. Hospitals, restaurants, institutions, Battersea Power Station.
Yeah, all in total darkness, eh?
Yeah, it's got to be her.
Hey, I saw old Charlie Montague. He got mugged by 4 carol singers outside Stamford Bridge.
And no visible injuries?
No. Hello? This is... No. No. You've got it wrong, my dear.
Why are you so worried about old Charlie?
He's only the treasurer of the Christmas Club. He's supposed to pay out tonight.
Happens every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's the environment of this place. Villainy is everywhere. Cyril. I'm gonna kill little Cyril.
Well, what's wrong?
They won't let her on the plane. He's given her the wrong tickets. I want him damaged. And any kith and kin you can lay your hands on.
Arthur, it's Christmas, the season of goodwill.
He better make his will. I want his head. Bring me the head of little Cyril. And by the way, them fairy lights are £9. Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, the plug's 99p. Don't worry about me. I've been in worse problems than this. Oh, God.
Oh, this is ridiculous. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Right, it's all yours, Terry.
No, Arthur.
This country air's playing me up, Terry. I'm not feeling all that.
I am not going to do it alone.
All right. Come on. You should have come back a bit more.
What for?
Well, I want to get there, just in case I have to get out on the hurry up, but not big enough for the ball. No, it's just a precaution.
Yeah, I know. Look.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I've got it. Have you got it?
No.
It's a bit big, isn't it? House train, he said. Like the dog. Like the pet.
No, but it's just because he might get nervous.
Yeah, well, that'll make three of us.
Oh, where are you going? Come on, Terry. Get some hay.
Right?
Hay.
What's his name?
I don't know. Oh, you like flowers?
Hello, Ferdinand. Hello, Ferdy. That's Spanish, isn't it?
I don't know. Go on.
Toro, Ferdy. Hello, mate. Now, look. Arthur! Supposed to be lucky, isn't it? Hello, mate. Bit of breakfast? Hello. You're a big boy, ain't you? Here. Who's a pretty ball, then? Look. Nice, eh? Hello. Yeah. Look, nice. Who's a pretty bully? You're not a bully, really, are you? Come here, let's have... What's that round your nose? Hold on. Come here. Come here. What's this? What's this? Come here. Oh, boy. Whoa. Calm down. Here's a good boy. Oh, keep easy. Take it easy. Come. Here's a good boy. Look, that's all right, isn't it? Gets a bit up your nose, but that's all right. Come on, son. Look at that.
It's everywhere.
You wouldn't be giving me any bullshit, would you? Come on, somebody.
Well, if he does come back, would you tell him somebody's going to hang him?
Who are you phoning now?
I don't know.
Ready? Twinkle, bleatin' twinkle.
That's £9 you just lost, Arthur.
Absolutely.
No. It's just a broken circuit. You have to check each individual little bulb. It's a very delicate operation.
Oh, you're selling them. You demonstrate this miracle of science.
Oh, dear. It's perfectly straightforward. Look, you just got to make sure they're nice and tight in their sockets. Like that. There you are. See, look, that one. You idiot! You left the power on.
Get a little shock, did we?
Me.
What time is it?
4:45. Oh, do you live in this shambles?
What are you doing? Is this an early start or a late finish?
Early indoors. Locked me out, didn't she?
Thought you had her trained.
Yeah. I was giving Sharon a bell from home. She was ear-holding on the extension.
Yeah, I saw the film.
Oi! Don't I get a cup of tea or something?
If you brought your own tea bag.
You got a duvet or something?
Yeah, there's a tartan travel rug on one of those cupboards.
This is a Kazi, you know that?
The Kazi's through there.
Simon come about them jeans? Did Simon come about them jeans?
Yes, Simon did come about those bloody jeans. He said they're all made in Albania, and Levi's is spelt with an I and not a Y. Oh, I love the Garters.
What's everyone got against Albania? They were on our side during the war. Hey, look, this has got stuff all over it.
It's probably wheat germ.
Every bloody germ by the look of it. I might get a flat with that Sharon.
Arthur, you're a happily married man.
Yeah, she got her cards tonight. I told her.
Thought you said she locked the door on you.
I shouted through the letterbox. Oh, this cushion could do with a visit to Sketchley's and all. Oh! Oi! Oi!
What?
Wake me 7:45.
What for?
Got to take the kids to school, haven't I?
Yeah, I forgot.
What?
Well, they don't arrive in a Daimler. Get expelled, don't they?
Oh, shut up, Terry. I'm trying to get to sleep.
I do believe you're hiding from me, you naughty boy. I'm coming to find you, Arthur. Arthur?
Be careful, Terry. Oh, Terry! I don't suppose we've got a first aid box in this establishment, have we?
Yeah, of course I have. What for?
What for? My whole nervous system has just been bombarded by electricity. 250 volts gone right up my arm. I could have been killed.
I've got a bandage. I've got some carbolic soap. I've got some aspirin. Some Bob Martin tablets.
You ain't got mange and all, have you?
Oh, give me a large VAT.
Why not?
Have a look. Well, no, I'm sure he'll be back in a few minutes, Mrs. Daly. Well, he's gone to see the man who sold him the tickets, you see. No, he'll sort it out. Listen, why don't you phone back in 10 minutes, eh? Yeah. No, I'll tell him, yeah, of course I will. Yeah, stand by. All right, Mrs. Daly. Bye-bye.
Yeah, these bucket shops, they don't give a damn.
Yes, Cyril isn't a bucket shop. He handles all the football teams. I mean, you remember when Chelsea were in Europe.
Well, you were the one that's good at history. Yeah, did you get a special deal?
Well, of course I did. I got him some spares for his BMW. I thought he was one of our own.
That's your first mistake, wasn't it? Standby tickets. God.
Perfectly ordinary tickets.
Get off. You were trying to save a few bob.
Save a few bob? A few hundred.
Listen, with those tickets, you could be hanging around the airport for weeks.
Well, she got a nice warm coat. Oh, by the way, Dave, your good lady all right for a winter coat? I got another one in the boot.
Oh, no, thanks, Arthur. She's still got a rash from that blouse she brought from you last summer.
The kids are very annoyed and all.
Oh, my God, no, don't say it. Not tears. Kids are so unforgiving.
Do you know if your mum's got enough readies?
Readies?
Has she got enough money?
Don't think she's much. Fares up to London one day.
Oh, you mean down?
No, we always say up.
Up? Well, it don't really matter, does it?
Suppose not.
You got any other relations in Warrington?
They're only Gran. She died about 2 years ago. You're not really my uncle, are you?
What makes you say that?
Well, my mum's never mentioned you until we was coming up here on train.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not a blood relation, but your mum and me, we were, well, very good friends a long time ago.
That before I were born?
Yeah. Yeah, that was before you were born.
Well, what can I do, eh?
Well, you can shoot down the airport with a thermos flask and hold her hand.
Cheers.
Nah, you get a cup of tea down there. She got plenty of travellers' checks.
You didn't get them off of Bernie, did you?
Yeah.
You know he's on bail for nicking travellers' checks from Thomas Cook.
Very respectable firm. Look, just because he was misled doesn't mean to say he's guilty. We still have an equitable legal system in this country. 12 good men and true.
Yeah. I heard he was done a few years ago for nobbling the jury. Anyway, you'll probably be here tonight.
No, thank you. I've had enough of your members of the Alternative Society.
Yeah, well, it's all right for you, isn't it? You can go home. I am a captive audience. I am trapped here behind a bar. I shall have Big John bending my ear about last week's bank robbery. I shall have Shotgun Simon plotting next week's bank robbery. It ain't like a proper club. They don't talk about their gardens or their fishing.
Well, come on, and where do we want to go?
Hampstead. Highest point in London.
Oh, dear old London. He was always a romantic, Ernie.
Was I?
What did you miss most, Ernie? I mean, being away, you missed, you missed miniskirts. Oh, and a fellow went to the moon, but there was nothing there. Then there was the music. Well, no, you couldn't call that stuff music. You wouldn't have liked that. Oh, little Cliffy Richard's still around. Still a bachelor boy. Then there was a 3-day week, digital clocks, Muhammad Ali. Oh, and I believe there's something called VAT, but you don't want to worry yourself about that. Oh, all in all, that was the 60s and 70s for you.
I've seen the newspapers, you know.
Oh, I'm only marking your card, Ernie. I mean, Chelsea were up and down like a yo-yo.
Arthur, he's been to the Scrubs, not Bleeding Devil's Island.
I'm better informed than you, probably. Never mind the newspapers. I read books. Lots of books.
Yeah, I know. You always liked the book, even in the old days.
Did I?
Where are you thinking of living, Ernie?
Got any ideas?
Oh, flats are very hard to come by. Hey, didn't you have a sister down Croydon way?
How do I know? I haven't seen her since my old mother's funeral in 1962. God bless her.
No other relatives?
Look, Arthur, I'm not asking for lodging.
Ernie, please. My home is your home. The thing is, it's a tiny little flat. Kids growing up, you know.
Sure.
Pity you didn't have kids, isn't it? It'd be nice if you had a daughter with a place in the country.
Yeah, well, I haven't.
See, the thing is, I haven't told her indoors about you staying.
Forget it. Hey, you, whatever your name is.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry. Pull in here with him. Bring the cage.
Nice manner, this, isn't it?
Yeah. No. I think I'll stay in a big hotel, something flash and comfortable.
Oh, that's nice. And you've earned it. And you've got the money, I imagine.
I've got plenty. Don't worry about me.
Cyril, listen to me. Look, Cyril, listen to me, Cyril. What? Yeah. Yeah, all right. But if not, you are going to get 11.5 stone of Terry on your head. Well, I'm here, aren't I? Where else can I go? Cyril. Well, it's all happening, you see. He's having a word with his representative at the airport.
His representative? I know who that is. It's his brother. Drives a cab. He picks poor unsuspecting punters up from Heathrow, takes them via Northampton, drops them off at Staples Corner, and tells them it's the middle of the West End.
What you doing?
Watch.
Hey! Oh, what about it?
Ah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Who's a little genius then, eh?
Worth every penny of £9.
Yeah,
Ah! Oh, good.
Arthur Daly, the Prince of Darkness.
Oh, go the phone. Oh! Oh, darling. Oh!
I've got some candles.
Well, get them. And get that phone. It's important.
It's got to be for you, isn't it?
No, that was her indoors. I know her ring anywhere.
Cozy, innit?
Eerie, you mean? Urgent medical supplies?
It's all right, it's quite standard. Just a discreet way of transporting, that's all.
Oi, you. How long's this cousin of yours been brown bread?
Terry.
Well, it could be unhealthy, couldn't it?
Well, actually, the body was embalmed at the port of call.
Well, that's a relief.
If you could just give me a hand to load it up.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to move the transit, aren't we? The key's in it.
Look, Terry, no, I'll do that. You help Mr. Meadhurst.
Oh, hold on, that'll do you. All right, hold on.
It'll be heavy.
Well, it's a dead weight, isn't it? Open the doors.
Right. Give it a sharp little slide.
Inside. Right.
Oh, my God.
Bloody hell, Arthur! Yeah. Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Not you, him.
Hello?
The fuse is wrong for a start.
Look at him. 1 O level for woodwork. Well, that was on a split decision.
I know what a standby is, though, don't I?
Did you hear that? My so-called friend? Here I am in the middle of a crisis, trying to schlep my dear ones across the Atlantic so that her indoors can see Joan Collins in Safeways, and all I get is mockery. He don't understand stable family bonds.
Well, he was in here with the right sort the other night. I'll bet she had a family.
Yeah, no doubt. Son and daughter, husband as well, I should think. Christmas is a bad time for erstwhile lovers.
Ain't too good for you either, is it?
Okay? All right. Nice to see you.
Hello, sailor.
Who the bloody hell's this?
Yeah, don't worry. Look, this is your man.
800 quid for a ride in this? We're only hiring it, you know, not buying it.
Take the notice. It's all right.
Is that lot with you?
Oh, my God.
I might have guessed. Come on.
Join him. Go on.
Oh, wow.
Can't stop off.
You know what? Give us a push.
Come on, Arthur. Give us a push, for God's sake.
I am pushing. Oi, no!
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, come on, Arthur.
Help me!
Oh, come on, give us your hand.
I swallowed some. I get bloody food poisoning. Oh.
Don't make my watch all wet.
Fellas, it was nice while it lasted. Hasta luego, fellas.
Yeah, take on, Jacko. See you, Jack. Have a good trip.
What'd you do that for?
Well, you locked me out.
I told you I was locking up, didn't I?
Bastard.
You've been pouring that stuff down your throat all night.
But what do you care?
I care when you start smashing up the house.
Oh, yeah, the house. It doesn't matter if I'm dead or alive, as long as the flaming house is all neat and tidy. You're as bad as my bleeding brother, you are. Get that lout Derek out the house before he does something disgusting on the X-Minster. I've heard it all before.
Oh, he wouldn't stand for all that self-pity bullshit either, eh? I like the sound of him more and more.
You bastard.
Oi! You smash anything else in this house, Sunbeam, I'm going to put you to sleep. Bennett, what's your game?
Death to music.
No. I'm going to have to get advice about you.
He's there. Hey, thank God for that. Here we go. Now, don't turn them fairy lights on.
What, do you want to do it?
I'm waiting for a call, aren't I?
When was the last time you had this place rewired?
Oh, I don't know. Years ago.
Really, Dave? Oh, well, as it happens, I know a very good man. I mean, being Christmas and an emergency, of course, the rates will be a bit higher, but I'll give him a bell. First-class man. And as we're friends, we won't say anything about VAT.
Don't listen to him, Dave. You'll have electricians, carpenters, carpet layers, plasterers, and they'll all be me.
Yeah, well, thanks, Arthur, but no thanks.
Well, I'm only thinking of you. I mean, you know, fire hazard, snooper from the council. You are all right for insurance, are you?
Yes, that is all in order.
You thought it was Christmas, didn't you? Suddenly it's doomsday. You are all right for the Black Plague, aren't you?
Well, I suppose the first thing is to choose a foreman.
Yes, that is the usual, normal procedure. Yeah, how about you, mate? No?
Well, what about you, Arthur? I mean, you seem to have some idea, you know, the way you handled that oath and it. I mean, why don't you do it?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, all right. As a matter of fact, I do have a certain working knowledge of the law.
No one objects, do they? No, let's just get on with it, shall we?
Well, what's the procedure? Do we just vote or what?
Just vote?
Well, the man's clearly guilty. You've only got to look at his face.
Madam, with respect, a man's vote is hardly a reasonable foundation on which to base a conviction.
Bloody right.
What is vote? I do not understand.
Boat race, madam. But look, let me just say this. As the duly elected foreman of this jury, I need hardly remind you that it is our sworn duty to weigh the evidence, balance the scales of justice, free ourselves from the constraints of prejudice and blind emotion, and arrive at a true and honest verdict in accordance with the facts. Thank you.
Very good, isn't it?
I think the guy was lying to him teeth. But it's cool. We all dig, right? So, I feel, say, we should have groove in with the foreman here and give him the benefit. What you say, sister?
That's right. I mean, you've got to play the white man, haven't you?
But ask yourself this. Can we, dare we do that here? In the very nucleus, the heart of British justice, the jury room? I think not. Out there is a fellow human being whose very future hangs on our decision.
not to mention his old mum, who's dependent on him. It is frightening, frightening. But it is a challenge. And I know you will all be with me when I say it is a challenge we must not shirk.
Ready?
I still don't think you should risk it.
Shut up.
Go on, give it a go. There you are. Nothing wrong with them lights. Good as gold.
Well, I'm well pleased with that, seeing what they cost me.
War Office.
Terry. Hello? No, of course it's not, dear. It was Terry being silly. Now, look, I've been talking to Cyril. Ah, well, there you are, you see? I told you I'm well known with pen and ham. You wanted how much? I see. All right, dear, have a nice time. What do you mean, typical? No, don't you worry about me. You just get on the plane. Have a good time. Yeah, have a nice flight. Bye-bye, dear. They're on. That little Cyril's brother knocked her for 100 notes.
That must be a great relief to you, Arthur.
We're stealing money out of my pocket.
Yeah, but you saved on presents, haven't you? Having the family away.
That's a cheap jibe, Terence.
I wouldn't give you an expensive one, would I?
What's the matter with him? I pay my way, don't I?
Do what?
Well, you get a present every Yuletide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
An electric toothbrush. I've had one every year for 6 years.
That's where the wife got it from.
Yeah. 6 years ago, he got 2 gross of them. Flood damage.
Fire.
Pestilence, for all I know. They go on and off like those fairy lights.
This boy's obsessed with electrical appliances.
You know something else, don't you? You should have been nicked.
You know something else. You know more about that than I would.
I've got the top one, have I?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It's OK by me. I've had plenty of practice. I've just done a 5 in Durham. Only out 2 weeks. Bastards down here, they don't give you a chance. Attempted robbery, they said. Black and blue all over. They give me a right kicking on the way in. Still stuff them. I say, stuff them. What are you in for yourself?
Not a lot.
No, I've been everywhere myself. Maidenhead, Hull. I've even been up in Peterhead. I've done pottery and carpet weaving up there.
And they nicked you for it?
No, inside, occupational therapy. Bloody cold up there, you know. You don't say much, do you?
Don't get a lot of chance with you.
Don't mind me. I'm an outgoing sort of fella. I like getting on with people and that.
I'll suss that.
Oh, straight, I am. But like, you seem worried, you know, depressed. First time in, is it? Don't worry.
Get it off me chest.
Yeah, why not? Best way. What do they call you? They call me Colin. Big Col, usually.
Yeah, I know you.
You do? You heard of me?
Oh, yeah. Probably end up my best pal, won't you? Then in a fit of depression and remorse, I'll tell you my life story, what I've done, how I did it. And the next time I see you, I'll be in the witness box swearing my life away.
Hey, you've got it all wrong. I just want to be your friend.
Great. But I've had enough of friends for today. OK?
Sorry, sir. Busy night.
Oh, my good God, no.
Arthur Daly. This is a real privilege, I mean. Arthur Daly.
Don't give me all that. You are privileged as it happens, but I know why. Oh, dear. All people. The ferret.
I hate that name. Why do they call me that?
You ever look in a mirror? Don't they ever learn? Look, if I'm guilty, which I'm not, do they really think I'll tell you anything?
You can depend on me, Arthur.
You got more grass than Kew Gardens.
Me, Arthur, never. In my mother's eyesight.
She's dead. I was at the funeral 9 years ago, and you wasn't there.
They wouldn't let me out. I did a run-up when my dad was buried. Can I sit down?
No, go and sit somewhere else.
I had a nice one tonight. Jeweler's shop. I got arrested by a dog.
On his own?
They're clever, aren't they? 3 law, but it was down to a dog.
You are just a simple recidivist.
I know. I'm inadequate.
Well, don't be so proud of it.
I'm only telling you what to say. I'm surprised to see you here.
Well, I am here.
I've always respected you, Arthur.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, a respected man in the manor. Hard.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Hard man in business. Everybody knows that. That's why you've come such a long way.
Yeah, that's very true, Ferret. Yeah, Billy.
Don't get me wrong when I say hard, not physical. You got Terry, and he's as hard as you can get.
Yeah. Where was he when I needed him?
That's what I thought.
Eh?
I mean, you don't think Terry's done something to, put you in this bit of bother?
Who told you to say that? Not Rycott, I hope.
No.
You never concocted that theory all on your own.
I don't know what you mean, Arthur.
As you say, Ferret, I'm not a physical man. Brain rather than brawn. But I could make an exception in your case. Give you a very nasty spanking.
Sorry, no offence, Mr. Daly.
Don't mess with me, Ferret. Oh, sorry, Billy. She'll be up there in the great blue yonder now. Yeah. Wonder what she left for me tea.
Tea? When was the last time you had tea?
Well, no, it's a principle, isn't it? Never mind your tea. What you doing about your Christmas dinner? Well, someone will invite me. No, I'm a very self-sufficient person.
What you mean is everyone's left you out, giving you a blank.
Yeah, listen, if I got all my friends and laid them end to end, they stretch from here to...
To here. Now, mind you, you nearly qualify for Meals on Wheels now, don't you?
Don't you worry, I'll get by, Sunshine.
Sunshine? It's normally Terry, or young Terence, or Tell.
I never call you Tell. I've never understood why people call Terrys Tellies. Well, except the Chinese, Tell.
Nah, don't worry, I won't leave you out. Mind you, you're going to have to share your turkey and your cracker with a bird on it. Don't mind that, do you?
What, you're converted squat? Nah, don't you worry about me. I don't need anyone to help me pull my cracker.
I bet you do, pal.
It's bleeding McCain. Have him off the road.
Read the statistics. Heart attacks. You drop dead, Arthur. What do they find? Just another old jogger. The money, Arthur.
No.
Then run. You've been abusing your body.
You're killing me, and I don't know.
Nice, big, deep breaths. And you can tell me. See? Great what a little exercise can do for you, innit?
Innit just?
You going to count it then? No, Terry, no. No, you've got an honest face. Leave it out, Stuart. He'll slaughter you.
Come on, mate, you're all right. Come on, up you get. Come on, come on.
Oh.
There you go, that's it.
Oh.
There you go.
Terry, I'm a goner. The watch. You have the watch. Look after her. Indoors. Don't tell her too much.
Come on, you're all right. Get your feet on your plates. Come on, that's it. Good deep breaths. Come on, come on.
Oh, in a minute. I'm going. Oh, I need the kiss of life.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, mate. Listen, have a cigar, eh?
Oh, Terry. You're a pal.
Yeah, mate. Where would we be without him, eh? Come on.
Well, I assume you two gentlemen will grace us with your presence for a Moriarty.
Oh, not many. Best night of the year. Yeah, I've got a bit of dashing about to do, but I'll be back. Hey, now, about this Christmas dinner. No, don't worry. My home is your home. Yeah, your home is my home. Oh, don't stall that. No, but it's my home. No, it isn't your home. You found it. Yeah, I have to pay for it. What?
Thank you for the lights.
My pleasure, Dave. Yeah. Merry Christmas.